topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. Salute, 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 salute. Man, we at the end of the weekend, and you know we're gonna come back at the Thursday weekend. It's gonna be off the hook, man. Yo, it's been crazy this whole weekend. This whole J. Cole thing has been beautiful, man. It's been so much love, so much talk. Going viral is one thing, but just the acknowledgement is another, and that's what I'm talking about. Last time we had a great party here, it was off the hook afterwards. Also, just letting y'all know it was kind of decent. It was kind of decent, and shout out to everybody who came through, man. Once again, Code 17, Mincap, Soul, rare footage, rare sighting of the Soul came through. Who else? My man Gano, Hari came on there. Sid Vicious came through, man. It was crazy. Of course, running the rock is none other than A Dizzle.
Yeah, what's good? Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yo, man, it looks better. It looks better.
I made some changes. Check out this new background.
Oh, that's fire.
How you like that?
That's fire desire. That's fire.
It's just an idea.
Yeah, I like that. It gives me that sort of like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang vibe. You know what I'm saying? Martial arts. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, this is unique. This is custom created right here, but I wanted something cool.
Yeah. So y'all know last time we had like if some interference, we don't know from where.
Yeah. Well, I know exactly from where. It was an old modem.
Yeah.
That we never had problems with until the service upgraded itself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, not to bore y'all with the details and everything, but basically we got a new modem and we got double the internet speed now. So that's cool.
Beautiful, beautiful, man. And yeah, exactly. So we stepped our game. I told you, shout out to Divine God Allah. I see you in the building. Peace to my cuz. Peace Divine. I see you in the building. And I told y'all we was gonna that AD was gonna step it up. We're gonna rise it to a even stronger level. You know.
Yeah.
We don't take to mistakes too well over here.
Yeah.
We make it right. So that's just one thing, man. There's just so many things that to cover. There's so many things we're gonna go into today. I had a meeting on the Patreon. I told you I joined the Patreon. There's a whole story going on over the Patreon. If you haven't joined it, you can join it now. I told you it's going to be some new things that's happening since 2026 came in. And lo and behold, we didn't expect this. So it tilted kind of like about the scales of my eye a little bit, tilts the scales a little bit. So, we still going to ride on to the duat, do it up. You know what I'm saying? I hope I didn't ruffle no feathers out there. Shout out. What I mean by the duat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know what that means. But, so we just making it right, and we got a lot of stuff to cover. I decided with the team we built, me and the team, the Elohims. So we sat there, not the four horsemen, shout out to the four horsemen, four living creatures. And we were building the other night. And for the NASA case, because it's going so well, are we over 100,000 now?
For the NASA case?
Yeah, the video.
I got to check.
Okay. Wow, everything's just shot up so quick. So dope. But I like it like that because it's just raw, untamed, and being knowledge for it. We came together, the four living creatures, and we call it space opera. Shout out to my brother Hakhem.
101,000.
100. Oh my goodness. 101,000 for. Man, that's love. That's love. Yeah, man, we're gonna go. We're gonna have fun today. It's gonna be a great day. I see Nas Born Law in there. In the chat he said peace to the Iron Soul for hip hop, no doubt. prepare to come on because today we initiated. Me and the 4 living creatures. We said we was gonna do Wofology. So we brought that on, and today y'all gonna get a glimpse of what's to come. Some stuff we've been doing on Patreon, but it's gonna be brought to the forefront on the Podcraft, which is making a lot of things happening, man. A lot of things happen. A lot of things AD showing me. And thank you for discovering that too, man. That was great.
Yeah.
And a lot of things. So yeah, it's coming to pass. So we're gonna call it the. Let me stop looking at the chat. Throws me off a little bit. So space opera, I think. But a lot of stuff we already had rolling, right? So we're gonna do a little glimpse of that. And with Dave Flores aboard and pushing things forward, AD we still got to do that orchestra, right? The orchestra. Naphtali, new school, you in the building. Shalom, family.
Shout out to Naphtali.
Yeah, exactly. I know you get. I know you got. I know the response. I didn't know if you was going to be through, but always come through if you're willing. This is turning out to be some sort of beautiful, let me say, drama match. You know what I'm saying? The connecting of the minds, I kind of like it. I like where it's going. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as long as you learn something and get something out of it, it's a beautiful thing. So anytime you want to come through, it'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? So I'll wait for your response. Just hit me up on these things. My mind be racing, man. My mind be racing.
Communication unit.
Yeah. What up, AD? What you been dealing with this past?
I mean, besides the whole upgrading our whole internet situation, which was kind of a little thing where Spectrum had to walk in there and set some things up. Besides just a bunch of technical stuff, you know what I mean? I'm in the whole technical world and everything. So just fixing that up, cleaned up some things around here. After we had that whole party on Thursday, I made some adjustments.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So and for me, that's fun. So
right.
Just optimizing everything. That's basically what I've been doing and stuff,
Right.
Getting ready for this year.
I like this new screen, this split screen.
It's an idea. It's not going to be all the time.
Revolutionize this.
We always going to change it up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's one thing we always want to do is switch it up. So if we're going to have an Egyptian theme for an episode, I'll put the Egypt behind there. You know what I mean? If we're going to talk more about...
We will do music. You know
music.
We have trinklets of knowledge because knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is always there.
Yeah.
But it's geared around, based around the music. It's in the music also.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be we have great producers on board, on deck. We have great producers who've been with us from the beginning. Real producers. We have great MCs. I say MCs. We have great crew, that's just off the hook. Did I cut you off? We have a great crew that's behind the scenes that y'all don't even know. Then we have MCs on another level of rap, you know what I'm saying? And they bring the table, you know what I'm saying? They bring it. I don't say they bring something to the table. They bring in the table, you know what I'm saying? Like different type of styles. And that's what we're talking about. Yep. You got space opera. Put it in your notebook. Space opera and Wofology. So, they don't call it UFOs no more. That's the old term. Let me ask you a question, AD. Why do you think they changed the term?
Because they're getting ready for Project Bluebeam.
Hold on.
Too deep.
Yeah, you just came. Damn, you opened up the whole package.
They're getting ready for the next Illuminati card.
Okay, let me ask you a question for those who don't know. Maybe I don't know a little bit. What is Project Bluebeam? Because you just hit us in the head.
It's part of a grand plan that they have. That's why they set us all up with the UFO stuff. It's a giant distraction. It's one of the many giant distractions.
Right. UAPs though.
Right. UAPs, all that. It's kind of like this is a sway. It's like a magician. The magician would be like, look over here, look over here. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Another distraction for us and stuff like that. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of manipulation trying to happen. The problem is a lot of people are coming aware to this type of stuff. You know what I mean? Especially you're kind of like your audience kind of knows about this stuff already. You know what I mean? Just watching out for distractions and things. We're already kind of seeing it with the whole NASA going into space and all that. And they're putting our eyes up into the skies now. You know what I mean? Getting ready for their grand show that they're gonna do. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a fake alien invasion coming soon.
Right.
And that's where they're gonna have to create this whole idea of we all have to unite as one. You know,
there's a term for that.
And Independence Day was kind of that type of idea too. Remember in Independence Day with Will Smith?
Right.
A big threat came down, and then all the world worked together, quote unquote. After they
y'all
found
believe
out.
that? I'm asking the audience.
That's their intention.
That's their intention.
That's what they intend to do. How it's gonna play out is we don't know.
Right. Well, they don't even. Whoever started doesn't know either.
Their whole plans have been,
Yeah. Do you know that New England Patriots winning that game, planning to win it? You know what I'm saying? They was already visioning themselves holding the trophy. But the Seattle Seahawks walked away with it. So a lot of things we plan, it don't work out the way that you think they're supposed to work out. Because there was a time when the New England Patriots went in the Super Bowl, and Russell Wilson, I'm still mad at you threw that interception, and gave the Super Bowl to the New England Patriots. Let me look at the camera, make sure they catch me. Gave it to him because Russell Wilson figured, and him and the coach figured, if you throw it across the middle and don't give it to beast mode, you will walk away in glory. And, it ended in, exactly. It ended in an interception, and the confetti fell on the other side. Russell Wilson now plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that's how things happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like things switch up that quick. But going back to what you said, so Project Bluebeam is another secret society. That they switch up the name, but same agenda, same guys.
Not a society per se, but like just part of an active plan. In order to do all kinds of manipulation stuff. So who knows what they're going to do with that? They can move. They can change our currency. They can. They can do all kinds of stuff. What they actually do with that tactic, who knows?
Right.
But the tactic itself has been leaked out there, so we kind of already know that they're gonna fake an alien invasion, and they're gonna try to do something where it's like they manipulate the world to do who knows what.
Yeah,
man. But yeah, that's Project Bluebeam.
Manipulate the world, Project Blue.
Yeah,
Project Bluebeam. You know why Project Bluebeam? No, I'm just asking a question.
I mean, like probably with
something with the blue, with the crystals,
something
right?
to do with their technology.
We got to start knowing our crystals, man. Who out there in the Killah Priest universe, Podcraft universe, knows anything about crystals and how they work? Please hit us up. We need everything. Well, they came with holy water, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were selling miracle water when I was little. You heard of that?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of miracle water. And I'm not saying don't go out there and get it. And if you don't know, please do not pour yourself a cup of water thinking it's miracle water and because somebody said it. You know what I'm saying? You drink it, all you're going to do is go to the bathroom. Now, if you have, maybe, I don't know, if you can feel it, they have this guy who can channel water. AD, you can help me out with this.
Mm-hmm.
He can change the molecules in water. Have you heard of that?
Yep.
The vibration of water.
Dr. Emoto.
There you go. Dr. Emoto. Check out this guy. It's a dude out there, Dr. Emoto. I love water. I wanted to do the science of water. I want to become a water doctor. My first rap name was Walter, the Water of Love. Put it out there. He's coming back too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll come back. Because that guy, like my man, Son C told me, I just spoke to Son C, shout out to him. He said, that's the guy that wrote Heavy Mental. They didn't even understand that what was coming. I said, oh yeah, Walter Water Love did do that. Word. But he wasn't fully developed yet. He was coming into himself. Like the butterfly or the moth. You know what I'm saying? I got to acknowledge my man out there, Mendiki Mali. He wants smoke. You know what I'm saying? He wants to pop. You know, knowledge-wise. You got to make sure you say that right, Priest. Knowledge-wise, he said 2 names up there, but I'm going to let him, I seen that, let him say that because he said that people are lying and scandalizing his name. They are satirizing his name. That's not right. You satirize a person's name, you got to be real enough to come, you know, step up and defend your honor. It's like war. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how they do it out there. And when they debating, it's just like Nephtali. Y'all be sleeping. Nephtali got the voice. Yeah, it seems like she's cool. Squeaky voice, cool, nice. You know what I'm saying? But she be throwing that dagger though. She be throwing that dagger. Guys be like, yo, wait a minute, hold on. Ah, she's so cool, pretty. You know what I'm saying? She be like, I'm not gonna imitate her voice, but she was like, yo, that's all right. I'll take them all. Anybody up there? That's it. Cause I defend her. She defend us. Yo, you don't get a lot of people like that no more, man. Shout out to Judah Jeremiah, the same as Medika. He said, you got that Michael Jackson laugh? Thriller. He said, did Tahuti accept the challenge on Wednesday? Exactly. Did Tahuti accept the challenge for Wednesday? Tahuti's gonna say, what challenge? Okay. We're gonna present, the snake style. Very hard, bro. Yeah, exactly. Very hard. I just saw a documentary of a snake, right? And it was sad, man. I don't want to tell you because you got cats. But it's called a sand cat. And he walked away. We watched it, man, and left his kittens there. They're in the sand, right? Snake just said, the narrator was like, the sand cat leaves his kittens. And this is all about the rattlesnake. Its senses catches it, the warmth of it. He can smell it at all, you know, with his tongue. And here he comes. You saw it. Now, it was like a movie. He's just sliding through the kittens. It was 3 kittens, man. 3 little kittens. It's not funny, but they hugged together, man. It was so sad. And that snake came up and it bit one of the kittens, man. Bang. Cat turned around, fell down, started shaking. The mother cat came back right away, dispersed of the dead kitten, and commenced going crazy on that snake. I should show it. It was off the hook, AD. Chased that daggone snake because it was a rattlesnake that bit one of the kittens. They try to dispose of it. You know what I'm saying? Try to devour it. Like, yo, man, it's off the hook. It's wild out in the jungle, man. Out in the desert. Anyway, it's just wild. It's whatever it is. It's like, you know. Jeremiah Judah says, okay, he got his sword up. Come challenge. Challenge. He said it not fun. Challenge. Yo, they be going crazy. Yo, man. They be off the hook. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Some of this stuff be like movies, man. So can you explain how I didn't choose my name. It was given to me. You know what I'm saying? It came with the elements of the universe. Boom. And there's my name is a title. It's Easter egg. So I have no name. It's all titles. Everybody else walk around with names. You know what I'm saying? Till Walter the Water Love could return. But yeah, so if you go back to the for the new subscribers, now I feel good now. 100K. I feel like you feel special a little bit. It's like you feel like you're talking to a real audience. Shout out to.
Yeah, I mean, it was a goal for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We were already planned to hit 100,000 by April 2nd.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But the J. Cole interview made it happen on March 31st.
Which number?
100,000.
Know which number one is?
Oh, 53.
Yeah. But
so we got to 100,000. Like 3 days earlier.
right.
You know what I mean? Because you got a whole flood of traffic that came into your channel after that J. Cole interview.
Wake them up to the priest world, man. I mean, it's just MCing. What we doing over here is just MCing, making music. We're in the studio 24/7. Nothing ever stopped. It just pushed me to even strive further. But it's dope to be appreciated, right? Not just be appreciated, but a person like I respect J. Cole because he acknowledged it, but didn't take it and do it himself and then say it later. Because that's what happens. That's what happens a lot. You may have a concept and a rapper could hear it, take it, and put it out themselves. It won't be the same. They'll be the way they make their cake. You know what I'm saying? They'll put their own ingredients in it. It might take away, definitely would, but they put their thing in, and that's how you know he's a real MC. Now I heard Clouds. That had me like, oh, that's fire. That was fire and desire. So, fire and desire. That's my word to Rick James and Tina Marie. Word, that was fire, yo. Jeremiah Jr.'s sister, who you running? You heard, look, I let AD read that. Yo, this guy's off the hook, yo. Sister, who do you run? Forgive me. Yo, we have any footage of anybody running or ducking? We want to put that because I didn't say that.
You got a sound.
I'm not saying to Hootie running.
You got a sound effect.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, boom, 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 boom.
Next slide.
Oh. They are running. He said somebody. I like that. I like that. Oh, man. Yo, AD, wow. Shout out to Brother Sanchez, man. He shouted me out over there. He said he definitely want to come over and build on that. Now, that was dope. He missed the party, but he hit me up. It was not a thing about where, if you miss it or not, it's all love. It don't matter. What matters is the appreciation and just the love, because we all MCs, we all thinkers, we know what it is. Like I told you, Raz, first cat who hit me up, so shout out to Raz, Kaz, once again. But we all here just experiencing this at the same time, and we having a good time doing it. Music is music. Today, you know what I was listening to? I want to start talking about a little bit. Mississippi Delta blues. How many?
Okay.
Yeah, it was last night. Last night changed it all. You know about the Howlin' Wolf, right?
The Howlin' Wolf?
Yeah.
Nah, who did
He was
that?
hard, man. He was hard. I think they put him in I'll send you a little bit. I think they put him in like that movie Shack, Soul Shack or something like that. Cadillac Shack. But the styles they was doing, and I'm listening to, because I like a wide refrigerator of music. It's a refrigerator. It's all food, man. It's food for thought. It's food for thought. Shout out to Nehru too. All right, hit me with the link also. AD, so I can
The Zoom?
yeah. So we can get Wofology going, and we can get the space opera started. Here. Let's get this started early. Y'all want this party started quickly, right? Shout out to my hairstylist, you know what I'm saying? Let the bass go. Feeling like back in the day. That's another thing. It's been giving me a feeling of like taking me back. And it's good to get back into, creating new music, new material. You see. It's he's sending it to me now. I'm gonna send it to you.
Yep.
On my way. Man, I had so much. We got so much new stuff to talk about, man. The party was off the hook. We could talk about that too. Somebody said Sanchez is a master. I don't know what grifter mean. A howling wolf. Yeah. Oh, wait, let me send this Zoom and I'm going to talk about him. All right. So this is a part of the show, what we call Wofology. We send it. Boom. Wow. I'm sending it to both parties. Behold the four living creatures. Or just, yeah, I'm giving it right now. Hold on. Okay. All right, no doubt. Yeah. All right, so let me send this to, I'm going to send a little bit of Howling Wolf. I'm going to send it to you right now, AD. Howling Wolf. Maybe having ill names too. It's just like rap back then, but Howling Wolf.
Thurston Howland.
Yeah. Smokestack. We can break this. I hope we don't get in trouble for this, but I don't think this is a live show. Here you go. All right, AD, you can play a little bit while we start. It's coming your way. Bruce, have you read the Quran? Yeah, dabbled in it. Exactly. Not like that, but dabbled. Saw a passage, the sorters. You got Soul, and you have a lot of people who around speak. Ghost, shout out to Ghostface. Definitely Tori. Shout out to Tori. She dropped a lot of jewels out of the Quran, the Holy Quran. All right, here we go. So this is what I've been checking out, y'all.
Looking forward to hearing.
Nassau's a masterpiece. Thank you.
First time in England. One of his recordings was recently voted, I'm told. I saw voted the most popular, whatever they call R&B, whatever R&B is, a recording.
But it's really Delta. Well, AD can break that. It's really Delta down home.
King of Smokestack Lightning, Howling Wolf.
Smokestack. You talk to him. There's another dude that's Sonny. It's Sonny Holmes. Yeah, check it out, y'all. I should have told you to fast forward a little.
Out now, friend, is Smokestack Lightning.
Smokestack Lightning Church, right? That's what you said. But it's that soul deep. Somebody said Southern Baptist with a mixture of blues. But yo, it's something about it because it make you just want to sweat. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell the whiskeys was probably moonshine, but it's just a deep rooted grass because he breaks it down. This is another one. I'll play it later on for y'all where he breaks down what the blues is. It's a feeling. He said everything you do is a blues. It's just like how KRS-One explained hip-hop. So that is like they was the first ones that was doing that. And I believe the brother name was Robert Johnson, who went to the crossroads or something and met the devil and exchanged his soul for the guitar or something like that. It's something they were breaking that down to me. I was like, yo, this is a whole big story, a road that's, narrow. You know what I'm saying? A path that's narrow. Wide is the entrance. Wide is the entrance, man. But there's another path that's more, narrow. That's what they said Robert Johnson traveled. I didn't say it, they said it. Just wanted to let y'all know. So you appreciate go out there walking the day. So my priest said, follow the path, and you go out to a path, and it leads you. You know what I'm saying? To you don't know where to lead you. But I'm just saying this was a mystic thing. It's like the railroad, underground railroad. Where was the underground railroad at? AD, you know?
I don't know.
It was like it wasn't a real railroad, right? Something in the mind. It's almost like the trees. God. Is it real? Was it a dream? You know what I'm saying? So you can say things and it don't necessarily, yo, man, what's the password? Orange. Do you have orange on you? There's passwords and passcodes. You can say souls. That's how I see the blues. And also the jazz had Birdland, right? I think jazz had their own thing. Man, we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna get some experts up here. Brothers and sisters at work, my man Katia, who knows this, and Bill Laswell, who worked with some great dreads. And y'all may know one of the great dreads, his name is Bob Marley. You know what I'm saying? Chris, name was Chris. Somebody, I used to listen to these stories, man. Somebody said the Crossroads, yep. Screaming Jay Hawkins, yeah. Blump, 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 blump. That's my joint. He put a spell on me. Blump, 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 blump. Is our guest in the back yet?
Negative. I have it set up so they can just enter.
Okay.
The Zoom is zooming now.
Yeah, we zooming.
Man, I got no drop frames.
I said when you start building the building, we build it. We podcrafting right now.
Podcrafting.
We ready, no more mistakes. Somebody said Stevie Ray Vaughan. Check him out. Rastafari. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Chris Blackwell, I believe his name was. Tell you, I remember some names, but Bill Laswell worked with them. It's funny. Bill Laswell, Chris Blackwell. And he was telling me some ill stories about that. So they had this whole thing, just like how Karis Warren can explain what hip hop is. Like, where is hip hop? It's everywhere, but can you actually grab it? I mean, I like to think I can make it into flesh, but sometimes it's still a figure of speech. You know, so that should tell you about the garden and animals and things like that. You know, so that's all I'm gonna say on that part. How you feeling out there? How you feeling? I said a little bit. How you feeling out there in Neptali if you still there? Let me see what time they're gonna come. Now we can get into some other. Okay, it's just a matter of time now, right? Yeah. So Stevie Ray Vaughan, let's check him out. You gotta do some beats. Thank you for the number, mother. That isn't. Yeah, we could. That makes me cry, no doubt. That's one of my favorite albums right there, Mother. It took a lot for me to do that. I did that at the heart because you only get one. You know? I know her. She known me before I known me. So that was great. That's just, you know, you play something off of Mother. It's out of here. Yeah, exactly. Man, shout out to all the shout out. I'm still here just working on some projects. Yeah, okay, no doubt. She's still there in the building while listening. Yo, y'all doing snake technique. I gotta figure out your technique though. I gotta figure out Neptali's. It's almost like real subtle. Subtle. Or any other subtle beat. I'll figure it out. Subtle. Sister Rosetta thought, oh yeah, the one that played the guitar, right? Hold on, let me. Shout out to Coach Kadaka. Word. Shout out to Coach Kadaka, man. Word. Everybody who's been here from day one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Brown Buffalo. Killah Priest. No doubt, man. Thank you. Unlocking something when you try to figure out someone else's technique. You're unlocking your own aura. Infinite. Y'all be having the names too, Infinite One. We got some new music coming from the Beggar Fam. And Divine. Mighty Gibberine. That's gonna be dope. Yeah. No doubt. We're gonna break down what alien mean. But yeah, AD, you had that wanted to show me that the reaction video? Yeah. Yeah,
there was just many reactions happening online.
Okay, we can play one.
Let me show you that right there.
And I can elaborate on it.
Hold up. Here, switch it up.
Wow. Yo, and for those who've been hitting my phone, it's been off the hook. My phone exploded. I ended up losing my phone, and it's not even retrograde. I found it though. And when I came back to get my phone, AD, the brother had my phone, and he was almost like when they say don't entertain, beware who you entertain, because he was like, I'm glad you came through. There you go. Fine and dandy. He said some stuff to me that almost stopped me in my tracks. It's like, damn, left my phone. The brother said, there you go. And this is for you. I was about to. I said, damn. Anybody you see with keys, they got some deep things to say. Like the janitor. It's the people you don't even realize.
Yeah.
He has all the keys to the building. And he might stop by. I think Key and Peele did a kind of thing on the magic, old black wisdom. But I'm just saying, sometimes they hit you with stuff. Be the janitors, be dropping. That's what shout out to Solo Gems. Solo Gems was telling me about the janitor that always talked to him. And I agreed. I said, yo, you're right, man. It's the cats who clean it up that you don't look at. They just know all the science of the whole building.
Yeah, you really can't underestimate anybody.
Yeah. It's the things you don't see that governs the rule, that what you do see. So when you don't acknowledge, there's things around that still lurk. And that's it. That's the size of the keys. The 100 key, the person with the 100 keys. Peace to the gods and the earth. Peace to you, my man Ben Frank. No doubt. Keys come from. Y'all got me laughing, man. All right, so let's play the first reaction.
Yeah, I was just showing you that if you look up J. Cole, Killah Priest, you got a bunch of reaction videos. Someone named
is it too much? The one that's 7 minutes?
Hip Hop History Buff.
All right, so J. Cole, he's been going on a number of podcasts recently doing.
So this guy's talking about it. He gets about a 7-minute video going in.
And leaving.
Shout out to Hip Hop History Buff.
Yeah.
We got another one here, Kofi's Universe.
I hacked the Pentagon for self.
Oh wow!
Before leaving Earth, like Killah Priest, he always been vicious. He's somebody that's like you.
So he's playing the actual clip.
Okay.
Shout out to Kofi's
and
Universe.
I'm just playing because it's so.
All right.
He's got about 32,000 subscribers.
All right. Let's do.
Get rich independently.
Who do you listen to?
Right.
He basically reposted what we posted on Instagram.
Yeah, I got you.
We didn't post that clip on Instagram. I'm on YouTube.
But you
because it was already on YouTube as the full video. We just put it on social media. I didn't think it was a good idea to put it on YouTube, especially because other people are doing it already.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you can see other people reposting what we posted on Instagram on YouTube, which is fine.
Yeah.
There we are live right there. So yeah, there's a bunch of them. People just talking about it.
what we do, we make it's just motivate to keep making music. That's all. But a lot of stuff, because we didn't plan this, so we still got the show still goes on.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a good thing. And building on that part, it's just knowing thyself. Y'all be dropping jewels on me. I be reading it, man, and it's like, man, this words are coming from thunder. It's like,
yeah,
know thyself. Somebody called me the other day and said something like that.
We got
the eighth is death cometh, but death. Priest, I kneweth that thou. Like, damn, who is this that calleth?
Yeah. We got Knowledge Born on the Zoom right now.
Hey, shout out to Knowledge Born.
Hold on a second.
Great job Wednesday.
Let me get him on screen right now. 1 second.
Wofology, what is that about? We're gonna chop into that. Space opera. What is that about?
Boom, here like that.
Where? Oh, whoa, that's fire, yo. I like the way you got this set up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Making some changes.
Yeah, I like this. Yo, turn the TV. Turn
D is a genius.
Turn the TV.
Almost.
Peace to the great Knowledge Born.
So I heard y'all was talking about the man with the keys, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me start off right. Peace to Architect D, no father to his style, no father to his sound. But he teases the mind and watch the MC get down. Shout out to Architect D, aka Dizzle.
Peace, man. Sorry we couldn't get you on Thursday. We had so many technical difficulties.
Look, it's all good. I'd rather come in right than come in wrong. Okay?
There you go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but Peace to said it was so great. I just want to say real quick, it was so great if you like a Podcraft connoisseur, like most of the people are. It was so great to see everybody. You know what I'm saying? Da Vinci Code, aka Lord Da Vinci,
they say Da Vinci,
Dave
man.
Flores, Sid, everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, Sue, and Kepara, and you know the lady who did the voice for Helen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was beautiful. Yeah. It was a beautiful celebration and well deserved. So
Christine.
And honest to Christine, like the car?
Yeah.
The John Carpenter. Christine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, shout out to you, Ein Soft, man. So I heard through the grapevine you had 100K right now.
Oh.
I heard that the Nassau case that was laid out is at 100K, the video.
Oh,
beautiful.
Man. Yeah, I'm glad. It's art. It's glad.
How I feel that had really been on Mars. I've been on Mars.
Mountain of Mars. Yeah. mountains. Just man, it's dope. It's dope. Yeah. It's like a great feeling. It pushes me to do more. I don't feel like
Space opera.
Yeah, the space opera. I love that name.
Yeah.
101K.
101K.
Yeah.
In one day. 101K in one day, huh?
Yeah.
So her Architect D was true. Y'all had a plan for 100K by a certain date?
Yeah, according to my calculations at the time, we were going to hit 100,000 by April 2nd. But because of the J. Cole thing, we had a big boost in views, and so March 31st was when it came through.
That's beautiful. What a way to end the month, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And that 10 days or so of not being no planets in retrograde, right? Literally.
Yep.
And this happened.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I think that was dope. I think that was very dope. And I think it was, ancestrally and divinely aligned too.
So, couldn't plan it out.
Yeah. And it's proof of, I think the energy that they was talking about of Jupiter going prograde. So just on the side note, Jupiter going prograde out of retrograde was on your birthday, AD, I think.
Yeah, around that time.
Yeah. Wow. So it went prograde. So it went back for us to look back to see if there was anything that was missed, and then went forward to reward you for the things that were missed. You were thinking about missed opportunities, things you didn't have or get or whatever the case may be. for it to come back around when it went prograde to hit you with the increase. So even your calculations, they is on point with how the energy was working and how the universe was conspiring. So
True.
pretty dope. Pretty dope. And
Absolutely.
we in every season, and we in this fire horse year and all of that stuff. Like
The fire horse year.
We in the Leo year. You understand what I'm saying? We in the Leo year. Shout out to the fire. Okay.
Wear my Leo shirt.
And what I heard from Kai Zodiac, right? Shout out to Kai Zodiac.
Shout out to Kai Zodiac.
Is that the retrogrades are in all of the water signs for this year because it started off or ended off the year in Pisces with the retrograde. So when we looked at the retrogrades, all of the retrogrades are in the water signs.
Yeah, he said, all of the retrogrades are inside the
Mercury retrogrades. I don't want to say all of the retrogrades for all of the planets, but the retrogrades of Mercury is in all of the water signs.
That's fire. I never even heard it said put like that. Said all of the.
He's a legend.
Yeah,
he's a legend.
Yeah. We gotta have him come up and break down do a whole esoteric or what's it, astroloteric. You know how you do it. Word. Yeah, a whole breakdown.
Astrologic,
yeah, astrologic, man.
Look at AD with the bars over there in the cut, right?
Bars.
You always got something.
Bars. So for the audience that's here, explain to the audience what is Wofology. What is it about?
I think it's I'll wait till the guy get on, but I'll just give my C on it.
Right.
I think that you crafted us with a couple of things over the years. You crafted us with horrorcore. You crafted us with God consciousness in the music still, unapologetically. And then the story aspect of creation. We could read them in the books, but you gave them life. You understand what I'm saying? You gave them life, and you gave them life in a way that is tangible, right? So God is real. You understand what I'm saying? So now, if this is God from the mind of God, this is how it would come about, right? So they'd be like the angelic host, how would they arrive here? On the chariot of fire? You understand what I'm saying? So lyrically, you paint the presence of God through all of the ancient civilizations and in the celestial. So I think, Wofology from that perspective, if we're talking about hashtag I've been on Mars, right? I see chariots in the sky. You understand what I'm saying? And going through and capturing lightning in the bottle, aka a Killah Priest lyric. Imagine that. You understand what I'm saying? You don't need any passport. All you need is a thought. You see what I'm saying? So now that kind of gives us that space to where we're looking at these aspects and saying, okay, what's your favorite Killah Priest song? What's your favorite Killah Priest album? So we have so many that we wanted to set aside some time with you to go back through some of these lyrics, some of these songs, some of these albums, and sort of curate them from this standpoint that goes just beyond, oh, that's a dope beat, or that's some ill lines, oh, Priest can spit, till we get into the higher realms of your lyrics. You understand what I'm saying? We get into that will within the will. That's my thoughts.
It's slowing down to the speed of sound. That's dope because I've been going so fast that I haven't had a chance to absorb or even listen to some of the music myself. I just keep going. And if I sit back and listen to that, probably would boost me up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't sat down because we at Swift as Light right now. We just Abraxas. We on the hills of Abraxas onto being Swift as Light. And where we at? AD 4 deep, 5 deep out there?
5.
So we got 5 chariots out there, 5 songs, and they drop it so quick that we didn't even get to build on Not one.
Right.
So Wofology. Am I saying it right? Wofology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yours. You know what I'm saying? You can
It's
say
yours.
Yeah, that's my
Yours.
favorite hip hop
The
song
world in
ever.
the palm.
Yeah, yep. Tila Rock one though. I like that. That's where that spark. You know, everybody hit that. Nas, I think. Whose World is this? Pete Rock singing. So getting a little piece of slowing it down and see where we at, because we filed, because y'all getting the album. If y'all don't know it or not, it's out there. That's the whole science of the Swift is Light. It's being Swift is Light reviewed. And we put it out there because, well, some things I'm not even trying. Do they got any clauses now for, or they getting more tight on sample clearing, right? So it's just crazy on it. Actually, GPT, how they all sample.
Yeah, no, they're always going to be tight on that, especially on YouTube with the content ID system.
I get it. Yeah, exactly.
That King Life. That's where we at.
King Life?
On the shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. King Life. Exactly. Yeah, I get it. But it's, you know, we pass it down from the greats. Just keep it moving. Anakin Drees is my favorite KP track. Thank you, my man.
Oh, so
Tall God of Law in the building. Tall God, hey, Roo.
This real quick. For
For
the
real?
people who are in the chat, we're going to start incorporating these ones into the Wofology as well. It's going to be, Podcraft participation, right?
Right.
If somebody never heard of Killah Priest, all the Killah Priestites, the Priestologists, you understand what I'm saying? The Priestologists, are going to help curate the Wofology series. If somebody never heard of Killah Priest, what 2 or 3 songs would you suggest for them to listen to first? They got no background. They don't know nothing about nothing. What would be 2 or 3 songs? And we're going to take those songs and we're going to add them and incorporate them into the Wofology breakdown.
No doubt. Yeah.
Shout out to Tall
That's
Guy.
dope. Yeah. Yeah, Tall God, hey, Roo. I didn't know that. Anakin Dreams is your favorite joint? Word. No doubt. Peace.
Yeah, so whatever they would suggest, I'll be taking notes to try to see, as much as we can get from people. I see people say Bible and priesthood, yeah. Hey, like mine.
Yeah, all right. Oh, wow. Take it back. Yeah, man. The great archons. Yeah, exactly.
So this is like quintessential priest, though. Like for you, like quintessential, like
us to see
wherever you want to go, anywhere in the discography.
Right. Pagan. Wow.
Pagan.
Oh yeah. Peace divine. Really? No, Pagan. Theme song.
I killed the devil last night. They going deep.
Yeah.
Adams to Adams. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Wall, man.
So I got Hey Rue is on there. Look at under in the building.
Oh, they already
ready.
We
starting people at the beginning though. Like this is their first listen. Go listen to this song though.
Right. Scared of the dark. I don't remember that song. He said things. I was like, you're scared of the dark. It's like the Kung Fu flicks. They be changing the name.
Oh, they say heavy mental. I had Nassau case on repeat for 2 weeks straight.
But yeah. You got new jewels to that? Oh, that's what they said. Yeah, he said.
Yeah.
Did it again. Nicole said 9 times.
Prophet to Man. Prophet to Man is a quintessential one, I agree.
And that. Yeah, no doubt, man. We good? We straight now? Yeah. Oh. Hey. Peace to the God.
Peace, God. How you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, Heaven's Mental is in the building.
Heaven's Mental.
Live from the Space Opera.
Peace.
Peace.
Yo. Yeah, man. What's good? What's good?
Nothing,
Hakhem.
man.
You took. Go ahead.
We didn't get to get on the show
Man,
the other day.
AD.
Yeah, no,
It was slow. It wasn't AD fault.
AD rigged it. Well, we did get a front row seat to everyone. It's almost like a reality TV reunion.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Man, we're happy. I know I'm happy. See that the world is recognizing one of the greats.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody had said this, but peace to the Jizza. Because it was through the Jizza that
another Leo.
we got to another Leo that we got to hear that first track, Bible, which that's the reference point for a lot of people.
Yeah. Peace to the Jizza once
went
again.
From there. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I get Jizza props, man. Just, man. Word. More got shots to the God.
Yeah. God. How you feeling, God?
Great. I'm just in sheer bliss. I'm just I'm just glad at this point. Just like it's a beautiful thing to be acknowledged. It's put in a lot of work. It is what it is, and it's just like let's go now. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I'm having a great time. I'm just feeling good.
It's not like you wasn't ready, right?
I was ready. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right?
I was ready for it.
It wasn't off guard. It wasn't planned.
But
definitely not that you're not ready.
Right.
Me and Knowledge Born didn't know we were gonna get to, we've been, in the last 5-6 months, we've been, in the background doing a lot, right? So we didn't know if after everything with J. Cole, we were gonna have to speak to your assistant, I called your phone, and I'm like,
Nah, man.
Thought I was gonna get your assistant or something. Thought, they might have, when they like you too much, they come and get you.
Right.
But luckily, you hit me up like you normally do at about 5 in the morning, said you was in the studio. It's like, all right, you still working, you know what I'm saying? Victory hasn't defeated you yet.
Bang.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But we're happy. I like watching everything unfold, and I think like the listeners getting ready to see that as they're looking through the peephole at you, you're looking right back at them, and a lot to come with Swift is Light was like the first after NASA case. Swift is Light, you're seeing so much with that, right? So much traction, just the attention, on who you are and what you do, what you've been doing. I think J. Cole said that also, like how when he went to check out the rest of your catalog, it actually was of the same caliber as Nassau case. That's interesting to know that, that whether you had 100 people, 100,000 people, or one, you were still working.
Yeah.
That's mastery, Reminds me of KRS-One. KRS-One don't care. He has this core audience, but he does what he does because for the love of what he does. You know what I mean?
Right.
Truly.
You remind me of that. Yep.
Before you came on, God, I gave my understanding of what Wofology was. So I wanted to pass it to you.
Yeah, indeed.
The creator of the
well,
work. Yeah.
Me and before in between Abraxas, there's an Abraxas 3, and Priest was, I think he was set to probably release that. And we were looking at covers. I gave him a couple of covers that we were possibly going to use for Braxis 3. But we began to, we build all the time and we have discussions, but it was a different type of conversation last year where I was like, something is coming. I think you need to speak to it, get ahead of it. And we began to talk and build a lot over what you guys will see coming up. But one of the things was he had, I don't know how much a NASA case he had, but I definitely know our building, what we were scripting was led to a 9-minute and I don't know if it's 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 9 minutes and 30 seconds, something like that, the video. And he was smiling because he was like, I got something, wait till you see it, wait till you hear it. And I when I heard NASA case first, I was like, what you doing? And he was like, yeah. He said, I said, you wrote that much? He said, I just started writing and that's how far I went. I'm like, wow. So I was like, this is not a song anymore. This is a mini movie, like how Michael Jackson, would do a whole movie for a single. I said, this reminds me of that. And I said, but what they call this is a space opera. This is before I even saw the visuals. I said, this is a space opera.
Dope.
And I was like, I don't think that's been done in hip hop. This is the first. You hear him kind of say that the first time was that Knowledge Born in Heavy Mental, first time in rap history, or
that was on
I'm
Almost There.
Yeah, and Almost There.
First song I recorded.
That's what it was like.
Right.
And seeing a discussion that we had, right, come to life, like it's Priest. So there's a building going on with these men at different times, usually late at night. And then what happens is the artist sits back and he starts to kind of go over it. He even told me like the subject matter and what we were talking about was haunting. It was like haunting. And then I think even in the process, you came out to Austin for a while and we were riding around and we were listening to stuff and we were building. And you was like, yeah, this stuff is haunting me, right? Like I still wasn't aware that you were writing. Then all of a sudden I hear NASA case. And what it is Wofology is like a whole a category of priests. It's not a project. It is almost like a perspective on everything that you're going to be seeing in the world that is to come, that was. It's like the world according to Priest, right? It's his take on it. And the word ufology is the study of UFOs. I think they've changed the name to UAPs, but Wofology is, when you see that, that's that special, unique perspective that Priest gives to of the subject matter. It's not limited to like saying what they call UFOs or UAPs. It's a whole universe within itself. It's Killah Priest meets Marvel, but actual facts though. So I almost sit back as like what Professor Griff would have been to Public Enemy, to make sure that what is being in the art, what's being portrayed in the art can we back that up factually? And it's like, yes. There's entertainment involved, but it should cause the listener to go and do research, educate the listener. And, Priest is humble, like Walter's humble. Priest, you hear what you hear on the tracks, And that's what Wofology is. It's just his real, it's his perspective on all that we're dealing with now. It's like, so that's basically it.
All right. Man, so there you have it. You have the Wofology breakdown, so y'all don't have the accent anymore. So that's gonna be
I gave the woo and he gave the phology. Y'all see how that worked?
Yeah. We're hoping to have a bunch of woofologists, right? Like you did with the Rocketeers and
okay, so it's
you know what I'm saying, the heavy mentalists and everything. You know, you have certain fans that came at certain times in your catalog, and so I think this, is different than, because it's not just a project. It's Priest will leap forward in his development. So what I think, you'll hear all of his catalog and you'll see steps. Like, it's kind of, you watch the first X-Men movie they came out with, where I think that's it might be Morgan Freeman doing the voice. He'll say like the mutants, they were like a step, like leap. They leap forward past the everyday man. And this is what you'll see. Priest was always super dope. You hear it from J. Cole. It's like nothing new to his fans who've known it, but it's good to see someone recognize that, right? J. Cole got it. He understood it. He understood it also not as a fan, but as a writer. So when you're seeing him talk about it, he's actually speaking many times as a writer, and knowing the difficulty is for the average MC can't do that.
Right.
You can keep it real as you want to, but you cannot do that. You can sit down with all the intention in the world, but can you do that? And it doesn't matter how many records are sold. I think Karis once said, he said this one time, he said, many recording artists can't do it, but I can. I'm more than a recording artist kicking dust, right? He said he could do it right now. That's when you know you really are married to the skill set or the craft, right? That you can do it now. You ain't got to wait to get to the studio. Priest is like that. I think I heard AD said he writes so fast. I heard Cannabis say that what he writes when he goes in the booth, it's not what he wrote, just things like that. So
Swift is light.
Swift is light. So it's getting ready to get really, and I know he said he's excited. We're excited. Like every day we'll either get together on a Zoom call to discuss certain aspects of what comes next. And it's just excitement. It's like so much. And it's like, sometimes I don't think we know what the next few days are going to be, because something will come out of the discussion, the bill, that's like, okay, that's the way we're going with it. Or at about 4:30 in the morning, I get a text. And that text usually means I'm in the studio or I just finished. And so, just to piggyback what I said about Nassau Case, when he finished Nassau Case, I remember Premier saying that when Big did the 10 Crack Commandments, he came out of the studio and he said, yo, Pre, I'm the greatest. It was like that with Nassau Case, because what we had been discussing, I think he felt like, yo, I captured it. I got it now. Tell me what you think. So Priest is one of the greats. You'll see that in the comments in any other reaction video. You'll see a consistency in that. He's one of the greats. He deserves everything he's getting and more. He deserved that. And he's carelessly careful, right? Like, he cares, he loves about his fans, but in order to create the art that he does, he doesn't allow anything to influence that. Like I need to move like this because everyone is doing that. He's in his own world, So I mean, it's just dopeness, man. Appreciate you, God. Peace.
Peace. Oh man. That's motivation right there. I'm inspired by that.
So can we go somewhere?
Yeah.
Can we play AD? Is it possible for us to play the wheel?
Yeah, we could do everything now.
We up. AD, we got everything
sure.
fixed. You see the new program now? We look like we on CNN.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
So can we play the wheel one time and then we can kind of dissect it? Because, we're kind of ready to dive in there.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
The wheel coming up.
Let's do it.
Stand by. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
And that was Mark Buddha on the production, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
The first part
Mark
is
Buddha.
tear to it. Let that tear flow through your entire being and wash gently but effectively the causes of all pain, all constrictions, all barriers to communication, and make room for the second part, the celestial rhythm. And this celestial rhythm will create harmony from within yourself. So just all you have to do is just to listen to this and just relax.
Yeah. Spinning around. Balance from out the Merkaba. Pure form. Priest. Okay. A circle of virtue. 432 hertz of woo. Horizontal, vertical, personal view. Spinning like our earth move. The first jewel, the universe is you. External, internal. My best journal, inferno. It's gonna burn, turning for eternal. Engulfed in the cloak of light. Tell my story in glory, ultra bright. I'm Yoda when I write. The rotor within the axle. The bearing with the inlining. The tires of fire, driven by Messiah. Steering wheels of 7 seals. The whole heaven kneels. It gives my soul a pleasant feel. Though I do it for the precious thrill. And all the legends dead in fields. They know when I flow, Armageddon's real. My armor is shredded steel. Holding weapons, a double-headed dragon on my shield. The golden shepherd in the midst of explosive wreckage. Billions of volts flowing through each record. I call each rhyme I write the electric bill. Full of enlightenment, cause I make MC exciting. I'm rare, when you see me it's a sighting. Like Bigfoot or the pyramid books. Lost periods of Kush. Paintings reveal how Assyrians look. Name the flame that appeared in the bush. See my Musa. 6-winged beings, seraphims, Elohims. Buried kings, since the Holocene. Carry the genes of rulers. Marry the queens of Sumer. The chariot rings are super. They swing low, sweet like treats. For the nation of kings and priests. See the message, but they quiet like tweets. From green lizards to Leviathan's teeth. From streams to rivers to rhymes of the beast. That's why I'm unique. Yeah. Priest is in rare form. I'm in pure form. G-Force. AABR. Above and beyond rap. I was always fascinated by the mystics of alchemy, the legends. Johannes Trithemius, Bernard Trevisan, Carl Jung, Manly P. Hall. But I never thought I'd be time traveling. I never thought I'd be locked in this zone. According to the orders of Melchizedek, priest, bring me back, bring me back, bring me back, bring me back, bring me back.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
That's the intro.
Well,
that was the intro too.
That was the intro, he said. I'm just going to say what I say in my text when I first hear a track. Who are you? Wow. No, everybody might not know, but he's playing with everybody on that, right? So a little up tempo, right? I asked him, I'm like, oh, you picked up the pace a little bit. He said, oh yeah, just to see if people can catch up, just so you won't forget that I rap, because you could hear Nassau Case. He don't want you to get it twisted like it's a space opera. He lays it out, the bars out nice for you to breathe, but he doesn't want you to forget that he really rap.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Mark Buddha.
Shout out to Mark Buddha,
Yeah, here you are.
Yeah. What? Well, let me ask the first question I want to ask. Right. What time of the night? Well, did you write those verses at night or day?
That was night.
Okay. Go ahead, God. You got it. Okay.
Swift is night, right?
Swift is light.
Swift is night.
God, Sarita Wright. Switch this night, Sarita Wright. Sarita Wright was in an interview, one of the rare ones you find. You don't find a lot of them. And they was asking her how she met Stevie Wonder and how she got hooked up with Motown. So she spoke about it. And then she spoke about her writing ability. And I know you're going to feel this in a second. She said that she'll listen to a melody over and over. Stevie will give her a tape. She'll listen to the tape, over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. And the lyrics would begin to write themselves. And she said if she handed it back to Stevie and it wasn't something that he could get with, she said somebody else would have to do it. But if he agreed, she would go back. But in the process of listening to the melody over and over, she would think about the story she wanted to tell, the story she wanted to write. She co-wrote Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours with him.
Damn.
And she said she thought it was like they was joking around until they sold 2,045,000 of it. She said, "Oh, I must have something." So that ability to be able to wield that pineal pen in the way that you do, what kind of relationship did you have with this beat after you got it together to convey what you conveyed in the midst of this symbiotic relationship with you and the beat and with you and Mark Abuda?
Well, Mark Abuda, he picked up the tempo, and it was a good thing. It was a good thing that happened because that was a remix. You know what I'm saying? So when he came, I knew he was the one that could bring it to life. Because as you caught Sarita in the beginning, that was actually it. And when he came up tempo, I was like, let me hear what you got. And it was like, yo, this is what I got. He did 2 versions of it. And he said, wait, I got something else. Boom. When he hit me with that, I was in the car. I was like, yo, this is it. This is it. This is it right here. I said, all right. I hit you back. I got this one. And when I heard the spinning around and AD did the flip in the beginning, that was, you gave it to him like that, right? The reverse of opening up.
Yeah.
And then he took that and he just came with the drums. And I was like, all right, I got you. That feeling of getting
AD,
into it.
you got your paintbrush over there too, sliding here, AD? I mean,
yeah.
I didn't know the functionality. Break it down for me, please.
Yeah, sometimes I throw that in there, like a little bit of what's it called? Like I do like a reverse thing. Like if he starts his verse with a vowel, what I'll do is invert that. And you heard that in Lord Son before too. So you'll hear it's a reverse reverb. So it's almost like and then it starts. Do you know what I mean? It's an effect they've used in rock music before too, but
it's beautiful. I love that.
You've heard it.
Yeah.
Wow, rock music, heavy metal, huh?
Yeah, well, like I think Evanescence did that. It's just like it's a reverse reverb.
Yeah.
That pulls it into it. Like the wheel has it, right? In the beginning?
I'm going to play
You killed it with the, I would say the part
and make room for the second
right there.
part, celestial rhythm. And this celestial
See the build up?
Yeah, I've got it going in reverse.
That was crazy.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, he's talking about the beat, my bad. Yeah, I needed more of the beat to
I'm
start.
talking about all of it. Whatever you added in.
The effect I was just talking about, I use a lot, but it's not on what you were just talking about. On this track, I needed more of the beat to start off in the beginning. So rather than create more beat, I put it in reverse. So I had it going in reverse, and then it goes forward in order to create more beat. But it's kind of, I needed something to swell in because he had that long intro of that guy talking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, it sounds kind of boring just by itself. I know it's profound. I know it's good words and everything.
It prepared the listener for what they was about to hear.
I
They didn't know
love
what they
that
was
part.
about to hear. But if you didn't get that warning and he went straight in, it's like, all right, nobody told me.
Yeah.
Wow. Shout out to AD.
Hey, thank you, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
That
Go ahead, God.
That gave me the feeling. So I was like, oh, this is something. That reverse right there, I was like, oh, this is something.
Yeah.
And then he gave that to Marco Buddha, and Marco Buddha just took it there. He just took it to the next stratosphere with the drums and the beat and flipping he flipped the whole thing around, and it became what it was. So I said, okay, I got to get into this. And I just absorbed all of it, and that's what you get. Then I said, yo, that's what it is. So I absorbed what AD did, what he did, and that was it.
Wow, it's so dope. So Swift is Light. Did anyone get a chance? Did you explain to that where that came from? The concept of using that as the title for this installment?
Man, me and Hakhem, I say we the council, right? We sitting up there building 24, and I'm trying to figure out what's gonna, encapsulate this to make this what it is. What makes this album what it is to sound the way it do? And we went back and forth, throwing titles. And then I think it was Dreddy. Go back and listen. Yo, man, I was just listening to Heavy Mental, man. I was like, he's like, yo, that album is crazy. And I was like, oh yeah, Heavy Mental. And he's like, yo, when the last time you listened to it? I said, all right, I'm gonna go listen to it. He said, yeah, man, you should go listen to it. And I went and listened to it. And then it hit me.
Yeah.
It hit me. It was right there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's on Adams to Adam, right?
Yeah, Adams to Adams.
I remember once because you text me the title, and I was like, you was like, what you think? I was like, I don't get it. And then you told me to go listen to Adams to Adam. And I did, and I came back, and I was like, oh my God, that's it. That's it. And then once the title was there, everything else just came. This is an unfoldment. This is not like, this is something like we're thinking up in that way of the music itself. This is like, this has been going on, bubbling underneath. Yeah. And then it'll surface. And he like, I got it. And we go from there. This is before, the pandemonium of J. Cole, Right. But I want to say something right there. It was crazy to me to hear J. Cole listening to Nassau Case at the same time I was. So the time, notice he gives you the time. He said it was around February. He said maybe he was in New Orleans too. And I'm looking, because I remember when the audio dropped. I know when the audio dropped, and I know when the visual dropped. And I was like, oh, I was listening over and over and over and over too. So just to know that you just never know who's listening, Yeah. Just wanted to say that, yeah.
That's the thing about it.
God, you travel for work a lot.
Yeah.
When you're traveling and you're listening to music, are you in a different space? Like,
yes.
How did Nassau Case sound to you on the road versus at the rest?
I think that's when I heard it, I was traveling to Dallas. And I said, oh, I just like, what is this? Like, what is this? And because I can hear interpolations of different pieces. If you are a religious person, you can go and you'll see this is like a comparative religion. Like it's like a gumbo, right? But it's cohesive. Well, I said this is like a space opera. You're forced if with the audio, you're forced to visualize. You actually find, if you didn't know, that Priest is very much of a storyteller. The visualization of it, right? The imagination.
One of the
And I don't think people say that a lot. Tell him a lot, like, oh, you're Priest is one of the great storytellers. But Deja Vu, right? Deja Vu is one of those many, or what he did on Beneath the Surface, his verse. He takes you through that. You can see it. It's so natural that you don't realize that it's not a visual that you're watching. It is the mind of a magician.
Was it real?
Yes. And so the short answer, yeah. I was in a different space. Like the next thing you know, I'm like 2.5 hours away from Dallas. I didn't remember getting to Dallas.
Right.
Yeah, it was like that for me.
Planet of the Gods did that for me. Planet of the Gods took me from North Carolina to South Carolina, and I don't remember really driving.
Wow.
From one track to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. I stopped in South Carolina and Columbia for like 2 hours. I got back on the road. And then I was in Atlanta.
Columbia.
Right. Yeah. I was in Atlanta before I knew it, right? Again, so I got back on the road. So the Planet of the Gods got me from North Carolina to Atlanta. That's a 6-hour drive on a good day. It might be 7, depending on if you messed around with the traffic and you went too late. So you rolling through North Carolina, South Carolina. Then you get over near Augusta and you going again. And then you get near Atlanta and you got to slam on them brakes. So you ain't really rolling too much no more, depending on what time of the day. So it was literally a straight shot. But that long stretch of road through Sandersville and all of that stuff, you literally see it. And the music is taking you someplace. You understand what I'm saying? Like the music is taking you someplace.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Priest,
So, I brought that up because when you said you were in the car and you heard the beat for the wheel, again, you heard it again, you were in the car. So I wanted to ask about, but pardon yourself, Lord, go ahead.
No, I was just wondering, does he listen to his music like that, though? I could get he might have not have played heavy metal in a while, you know?
Yeah. Yes, I'm always creating, so I'm always just forward
On
side.
to the next.
Yeah. Sometimes
you don't get to enjoy it. That's why, like the interviews and the look backs are important.
Right.
You know, if you are pointing somebody back to something on the internet that you're marketing, that you're pushing out, they need to know where that comes from. If it comes from an album, okay. If it comes from the Podcraft, for instance, link them back to the Podcraft in the description or somewhere in the video so they know where to go next. Unless it's a part of a series that's available to them, that they can see all 5 of these, for instance. You know, they have to know where to look back to. Because after that, they'll be like, oh, Spider Monkey. Well, you know. Like monkey with goats, go horns. You know what I'm saying? They'll be gone.
Right.
Like
so for you, Lord, you driving, right?
Yep.
What
gas.
is it like on the drive besides the gas price? Because I know they off the chain over there, right? Your mind.
That's the best.
These things, they come to you in the mind on the drive now. Like I know the studio's one thing, you know, that's your sanctuary, right? But on the drive now, traveling out and observing people from that angle, because you normally you hoofing it or you in, you know, Ubers or whatever. So what's the experience like for you driving and creating, or some inspiration comes to you or some characters come to you in that regard now?
Oh, always on the road is where your mind open up. The road is like a mind itself. Trees, just traveling on the road alone and by itself. But I'm not by myself, but I'm saying alone. Just traveling on that. It's always opened up my mind, and I love traveling. So that kind of like plays a part. And you know, sometimes it just at different times. It just hit me at different times. That was something I plot, and you think, but you never know how it's going to turn out. But you have an idea. Going back to, I don't have time to listen to it all the time. It's because I'm creating that. At the same time, I already heard it. You know what I'm saying?
right. Oh man, hey, right? Hold on. Let me let the Podcraft know. Like, hey, I didn't realize for all the years I've known him, I didn't know he was he was funny, like a jokester. Knowledge born was like and Mark Abuda was like, yeah, he joke all the time. I'm like, really? I don't see it. And then later on, I'm like, oh. So let me tell you something. So there's a track we're working on now, right? That I needed like clear vocals from him. And I was like, yo, is there an a cappella version of this anywhere online? I can't find it. And he was like, I don't know. He said, I don't think so. He said, I could ask like the producer. I was like, okay. He said, well, I said, okay, well, let me know. I said, if not, then I'll have to do something. He said, well, even if it isn't, I'm here. Like, it's my voice, right? Like, so I can just do it over. I'm like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's my grandfather shit right there. My grandfather would be like, yeah, I'm here.
Man, it's crazy. So,
shout out to Shane, out of Messenger. Yeah, go ahead.
The guy is he an alien, man. Which brings me to the alien. Talking about did y'all build on the alien aspect of things?
Oh,
not yet.
You go ahead and take that knowledge, Mark. Give me some water real quick. I'll be back.
I want to go on. I want to deal with 432 hertz of woo real quick though. That line.
Yeah, okay.
And 42 hertz of woo. You understand what I'm saying? So the tumultuous state of woo, right? And the serenity that comes at 432 hertz, like that's the Killah Priest, right?
Radio, so, yeah, exactly.
That's me inferring. If you could build on it a little bit, I would appreciate.
Oh yeah, that's the Priest Radio. It's giving you that raw woo sound that we came from, and the flowing of it. The flow is the 432 hertz vibe that I wanted to stay in, but just like Bane said, I want to become. I'm it. I was born in it, so you might as well just do it. Yeah, exactly. Batman, we don't have no problem. Even though we cast the shadow, it's to take it back to
me.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they belong to me.
Exactly.
Do you feel in charge?
While having fun, at the same time, while having fun, doing this type of hip hop that we coming up with at the same time, while having fun, just adding the elements to it that engulfed us. That's the darkness in the music, in the sound, hip hop. That's the 42.
So are you saying that in the darkness is the light?
Swift is not to Swift is
it's
light.
Shiny.
Okay.
You see the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It gave me the title, but AD came with the cover. So I had another idea because we got a couple of covers. You know that. You know this.
Yeah.
We got a couple of covers. That's crazy. And so
I can't take full credit for that because I basically just built what Priest wanted.
I gave you the picture. It was an old picture.
All of that is Priest concepts and idea. I just put it together.
Right.
I love you see how AD does
true.
that? That's how you know you got a team.
Right.
Instead of him being like,
I did that.
I'm trying to throw. He's like,
it's adding everybody.
Tennis.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that
exactly.
We are supporting Priest. That's what it is. The Joint Chiefs of Math,
Right.
That's I like to see that because Priest deserves, he very nice guy, you know what I'm saying? And if he's winning, then those who support, produce,
that's right.
Winning too. He shares it. So
but that you can't do anything by yourself. Like even with a team, I think is even better because we're working towards the snowball. You know, that becomes the snowball down the hill becomes bigger and bigger, and all the elements just add up. You know, I know what it was when you got to make a like such as yourself, and Marco Buddha has a sound that I like. You know, So there's Gsmoove, so there's Under. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, Cover Boy, everybody got these elements. It can't leave out. We got some crazy. The Mosquito. But I knew for the Mosquito. Yeah, but I know for this certain that sound when you reversed it, AD, you're gonna take it back to me. But reversing that turned me into something else, and then the drums was like, okay, so we're gonna if we're just gonna give this to the people, let's give them something to really talk about. And and that's where we at.
Man. Wow.
For real?
Who was special as DJ again?
Right, go ahead.
Y'all remember special ed DJ? What's his DJ?
His name is damn, I don't forget stuff like this too often.
Wait a minute.
I can't call it right now. And I refuse to use any type of AI or Google. My memory gets me there, but I can't think of it right now.
This is the thoughts. I can't.
DJ,
he said it in rhyme,
how
right?
I get there is
DJ.
through song.
Yeah.
He said it, DJ. Okay, I'm thinking
you might
about
not understand what I'm saying at first.
DJ,
what's this?
I got it made. I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's in there.
Damn.
I think.
Well, he said it in Album
at the end of the album, doesn't he have a cut by himself? I think it's like DJ Axe.
There we go. There you go. Look, it's there right there.
Got it.
Yeah.
Song.
No AI.
Put it in real quick.
Yeah.
Go out your love.
That's just memory from Love and Hip Hop.
That's real. I thought Love and Hip Hop.
That's the 80 element that you're talking about, right? So, like, even if I just heard the beat, and I heard the beat somewhere, I'm out at the bar or whatever the case may be, and it's on a loop, and the DJ hitting it. You know, you get in tune, you hear that, you're like, oh, what's that? Because, you know, you got her spin, you know what I mean? Like just that on a loop by itself.
What is
already, it's a bop too. So, you know, you might be dancing off of the little break. That's a little break right there.
How can I remember where that come from? Go ahead.
Yeah.
I want to cut your knowledge. Go ahead. Your wisdom. All right,
Yeah,
so Hawk knows where that come from. That sparked from the will, and we was going back and forth.
Yeah.
So we ended up stumbling around, going around, and then that happened that way.
Yeah, because I remember hearing the sample. He sent me the song. He said, "What do you?" So like we were competing. Priest listened to a lot of old soul music, and so do I. So I hit him with something, and then he was like, "Oh, that's dope." And then he'll come back in a few hours. He say, "What about this? Have you heard this?" And so we were going back and forth. So that sample I had heard, but and he asked me, "What did I think about that?" I was like, "Oh, yes, it's dope." Conceptually, it was already there, right? But what I heard when it came out, I like to hear it when it comes out with everybody else, and when I heard, I was like, you kind of bold. You said, you didn't say a wheel. You didn't say the wheels. You said the wheel.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. I said, this better be good. And so it was, you know. But yeah, that's what Mark Buddha did and what AD did. And yeah, it was different. So even if you heard the original song, you like, oh wow, you know, you get those Priests told me with anything I spoke with Mark on a few tracks that them drums, how he approaches his drums.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Amazing.
I was
Shout out to the
listening to it, and I was like, where I know this song from? And then I was like, I'm gonna find this damn song. You know, I get on the hunt. I'm like, yep, that's that. And then I heard that relationship with Stevie Wonder, like, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, they putting all of this together. And then I was like, I wanted to hear her speak, because the way she speaks is the way she sounds on the record.
Yeah.
So it's not too far of a stretch in between the two. And she's eloquent, and she's a dreamer, so I can envision it in her mind where she went to in that place. Like, so just think about everybody dancing, whether it's disco, whatever, like at the height of that Motown sound, she's there. But she has her own creative space that she won't let anybody infringe on. And that's not a good fit for Motown. You have to be moldable.
Yeah.
It could be a great idea in your head, but it ain't a hit. And they make hits. You understand what I'm saying? They'll wait and go through the whole science, everybody. And when they got that hit, it's a hit.
Right.
So Stevie was a compliment to her voice. He could see through her voice. Right? So, and they had a perfect marriage, which led to a marriage. But the marriage wasn't a perfect marriage, but it was a perfect marriage between how they thought and what they wanted to create. You see what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah.
So I think that was perfect.
You think that
hear it?
Wow, that's dope. Do you think that was kind of how like Donny Hathaway and Roberta Flack's kind of their chemistry?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It's dope.
Because they're great individually.
Yeah.
And when they came together, it was like Rick James and Tina Marie. They was great. And you get that fire and desire together. You get that one day we'll all be free and killing them softly.
Yeah.
Together. Oh no. Yeah, that's a whole nother world right there.
Yeah.
High explosive.
Man, that's it's like we're just having a conversation that we have in private about music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still just as in awe as anyone else about it. Like,
right. So
trying to go through his catalog and pick songs and stuff like.
Since he's here, right? Since he'll be back in a second, I'm sure. I'm like Yoda when I write.
Yeah. I need to ask him about that. I want to know about that. What do you mean by that? I take I take the science of Star Wars seriously to ask him. Yoda.
I love that. I'm Yoda when I write. And then when I rhyme, the heavens bow.
Yeah.
Understand? I was like, the heavens bow, they take a knee. I was like, oh man, this is it.
Yeah.
I'll pass it over to you, Lord. I'm Yoda when I write.
Yeah, Priest. We want to know about that line.
I'm Yoda when I write is black. I'm there. I'm in space and I'm one with everything. And Yoda.
Yeah.
And it's really like I'm there. So it's like
the master Jedi, right?
Yeah. I got out my way a while ago. Since we start building, I said, you know what? When I felt like, it's time to just have fun and make music. That's when I start connecting the Yoda side. And it said, tap into the Yoda side and stick to it. Stick to it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, that's interesting. You're known for being one of your monikers or handles is the Lord of Dark Sayings. And if you're dealing with Yoda, Yoda's a Jedi. The Jedi is not the light or the dark. They are striving for the balance in the Force. Right? And for you to say, I heard you say this a lot so far, like I'm having fun. I feel free.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've had these deep discussions on Patreon. If anybody you want to get these in-depth interviews from Priest, like we go all the way in. I think we forget that we're live sometime, right?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's like that.
It's like that. But Yoda, right? Like
Yoda, whatever.
Would you what is it? Why do you feel so free? Like I know you've recorded and you've recorded so many projects, but it's almost like it's fun. I would assume that it's always fun for you, but I know it's cathartic.
Right.
Because I can see you right after you drop the project, there's a quietness. And I don't know if I ever told you that, like, I'll hit you because I know I finna text you soon and be like, yo, give you my take on anything. Like, but it definitely, I know music is cathartic for you, but why do you feel so happy and free about it?
Oh man. Just opportunity in the space and things that I didn't do, that I feel I didn't do before, but I'm doing them now. This time, it's like I know where I'm at, I know where I was and where I'm going. That which was, and so now I think, I know that it's time, and it's like we're gonna go as far as I can push the pen, and you know what? There's no limit to it. So this time, I'll get excited. I get excited about it because you're gonna experience things, MC wise, that we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun, and I'm enjoying it because I get to see and hear what I could do. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost like you talking about another person, right? Like you said, I'm like, basically, I'm looking to see what's gonna happen too. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep. Something like that. Yep. Huh?
Are you uncomfortable with being called, if not the greatest, one of the greats? Because that's what's being said. Like, fans say what they say, but like when J. Cole said what he said,
alien,
the
alien part,
that alone made people go, "What?
Yeah,
Bible? I mean, didn't he? What did he do after Bible? Crazy, right? Like,
exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly. That's just what Bible was. One part of it.
One part.
Yeah, and that was the thing. And shout out to the Jizza again.
Yeah. Allah just.
Shout out to him again. Because he told me things, and he's like, "Yo, you know what? You got something," and he doesn't do that. So
yeah.
But even with that, I said, okay, I got some other stuff because we would talk like how me and you build. Yeah. And it was like, well, he's like, yo, you got some stuff, but I was like, no, I got more, but I can't just do it just like what I built with RZA. Well, we'll talk about that on the Patreon. I can't too much on this one. Yeah.
Well, I think I heard you say this, that you actually said that you thought it's possible that how you was gonna come off on NASA case, people definitely was gonna think you were crazy. Was it?
Yes. Fire. Yes. Yes.
Why did you think that?
Because I knew where I would go. I didn't put a hold to it, so I knew what I would do. But after that, I said, you know what? I'm gonna, maximum strength. You just like a kung fu flick. You already know where you already know, and sometimes you look at it, like it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting how they take this.
Like there, you broke all the rules. There are no rules.
Right. Yeah. I did this for MCs. I did this for hip hop, but I really had MCing in mind. Mm-hmm. So I did it for MC. So real MCs, Razzcast, and you know what I mean? And J. Cole.
Wow. Yep. No writer, no MC that writes. They have to, see what it looks like. Like what, the way we rap. Well, I don't rap anymore, but the way hip hop and how.
Hold up, what was that?
No. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
We should play something. Let's play something.
All you gonna do is hear the book.
Go ahead.
That's it. AD, I sent you something on email.
Okay. It's fire. I can't wait. I'm jumping on it regardless.
Now this is a
I can't wait to get you this healing. I can't wait to get you this miracle.
Let's go.
Pastor Mason. Okay.
You got a verse for me on.
I asked the Podcraft on Royal Priesthood Wednesdays to send in like a shout out. So a couple people did. So I sent one to you, AD, to your email from one of the people.
Yeah, that's what we want.
I got it right here.
AD on it.
What up, Killah Priest? What up, Killah Priest Podcraft?
Peace.
What's up, everybody, every week? Just want to let you know I got mad love, mad peace from you guys when I needed peace. I had listened to Killah Priest. I had to pop Killah Priest on during these celestial events, all these things messing with our heads, man, during the past couple months, past couple years, and he's still killing shit. He's still killing it. Somehow, excuse my linguistics, he's still killing it. He's still stretching and dripping it into infinity, man. Straight up. Since I was a kid listening to this stuff, he's grown so vast, and in a way that we get together every week, and it brings me to a place like home. Makes me feel home even when I'm at home or when I'm not at home. So I really appreciate what you guys do on the craft. I appreciate you, AD, and Knowledge Born, and everybody sharing their knowledge, and Killah Priest, Tehuti, and everybody else on that craft, man. We always spitting that knowledge on there.
Thank you.
And just wanted to shed that love, send some peace from Maine. This is Adam from Maine.
Shout out to Adam.
People have to say on the web. I put out the prompt. I was like, what does Killah Priest mean?
Wow.
Shout out to Adam, Maine. I just brought up the Patriots too.
Okay.
That is beautiful.
Understand like what that means. So I got the messages from South Africa. I got the messages from the Netherlands. I got them from Ireland. I got them from so many people. You know what I mean? Like we were in San Antonio. I introduced you on the stage, and one of the guys is like, "Yo, that's Knowledge Born from the Podcraft. He be spitting knowledge." I'm like, what?
That's right. That's right.
So literally, you just never know where somebody, where you're gonna see somebody and what you mean to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Come on, Sue. We were walking down the street, and they was like, Sue was like, "Yo, man, they saying my name." He said, "Yo, they saying my name, man."
I know why. And I know why.
Exactly.
I mean, it never gets old. I've never been
solo
in a place yet where somebody ain't shot me off on the Podcraft.
Yeah.
So it works.
That's crazy. That's dope. Even on my way here, Cat just pulled up. I was waiting on AD. He just pulled up and was like, yo, I watch your Podcraft all the time. You need a ride?
That was today?
Yeah, it was today. Right
no way.
Yeah. I was waiting right there. Yeah. I was just like, yo, I'm headed to Dave. The Dave.
Damn. That was North Inglewood too.
Yeah. Crazy.
Wow, Priest.
That was cool. We were cool. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful, man. Like
that was peace.
Like, I'll ask again. How are you handling all of this unexpected attention?
Man, I embrace it. It's a beautiful thing. I embrace it. But it's like it's like you said, we've been doing this and it's like I enjoy it. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And it just inspired me. I've been wanting to get back in the studio. Like, yo, wait a minute. Oh, man.
Yeah.
This right here is time to work, right?
Yeah, the challenge is Priest is already putting out faster than he can release. Do you know what I mean?
Damn.
And I try to tell him that, like, yo, at your rate right now, the ratio of production to release is, you know, it needs to be kind of either adjusted or something needs to happen, because it's the hard drives are getting full of masters. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, we gotta pick up the pace on the release and everything and all that. So
you know what they say about Priest, right? They say he loves Michael Jackson, but he makes music like Prince.
Ooh, that's fire.
Yo, that's cool.
And the output is just going to increase. It's not going to decrease. So you got to buy a massive server or something.
Did he put out?
Yeah.
Quick question. Did he put out more music than Mike?
Yeah, but no, not necessarily.
Right.
But
the other stage.
Prince always made music in the studio. I think Mike would go to the studio where Prince, he recorded a lot in his house. So, but they said like he had a lot of music, like so much music unreleased, and he didn't plan on releasing it like that. They even asked him on a interview. He was, Prince is a Gemini.
Yeah.
And he plays.
Right. Reminds me of another Gemini right now that's kind of that I wasn't aware today because I've been on this Priest mania. I didn't realize, Kanye West and what's going on with him and how his album did recently, right? I don't really look at numbers, but I heard a piece of it. It sounds dope. He might be looking for you for a feature, Priest.
I would love that.
Right.
I mean,
we got some people to touch out.
He's Easy Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just performed at the Sophie Stadium, just down the street.
Yeah, wasn't Lauryn Hill there?
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, the next night she was there.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was Lauryn Hill and
AD.
West on
That's
stage.
Adam in the chat right there. Adam, the nomadic.
Oh, cool. Peace,
man. Peace, man. Peace. Thank you, Adam. Adam, the nomadic major.
Yeah. So they said Kanye West and Lauryn Hill was on stage performing When It All Falls Down, because I think originally she didn't clear that for him to use it. So Selena Johnson resung the song.
Really?
So that was their first time performing that song together.
That sounded like Lauryn then. Damn, that was dope.
It's from that it's from the Unplugged MTV Unplugged.
Greatest, yep.
When she sings All Fall Down. Yeah. But they said it was her and Kanye West on stage. So that was 4 people on stage.
I can't wait to get you this.
I hit the wrong one.
2 Gemini.
Four people on stage and 64 holding up the globe.
Yeah.
She right there.
That was fire.
28 total.
Yeah, that's fine. Shout out to all the Gemini. Yo,
shout out to my Gemini brothers and sisters.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's the May and the June.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Look how she dressed.
The day before Prince.
It's crazy.
Wow.
They got that wire to keep them on stage so they don't fall down.
Is it around?
So they really was on there, huh?
Yeah. It's ironic because the song is called All Falls Down.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, that's a safety cable. Because Kanye could slip and fall right down that globe.
Well, hold on. Wow. AD, should that globe be flat?
Well, they gotta keep it going. You know what I mean?
Right.
We in the Matrix.
We good. Yeah,
that was nothing but propaganda. AD.
Yeah, no. When you in the Matrix, you gotta act like you in the Matrix.
Right. Oh, there's a globe right on top.
Yeah, we're not on unplugged like the Podcraft.
Right. Got you. Maybe that's really them up on top.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine if water could curve like that? That's crazy.
They got that boom on an anchor to extend that boom arm out to capture that from above like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a great stage though. It is kind of cool to see. Yeah,
that's incredible. I've never seen that like that. That's wild.
It's different.
That's how you change the level of game now. Like,
so I would have made it Mars.
What else you gonna do? You got to be like Michael Jackson was flying and did the joint on the stage. We can't ever forget that he was flying on the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He killed it on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's a great concept.
And you know, I missed that performance.
The whole show was on that ball.
That's crazy.
His entire show.
2 days. 2 days. He did it the day before by himself.
Yeah.
I believe Plug when he told me.
And it was parts where he was rhyming, or he didn't rhyme to catch his breath, and the crowd was singing the song. He just had the mic out.
Yeah.
Well, he
did the whole thing.
he stopped the whole show on Wednesday because he didn't like the lights. He's like, yo, stop it. I don't like these lights. Why these lights look corny, man?
That's a Gemini.
Yeah, for real. That's exactly what I said too. That's so funny.
He said he didn't like how he did a verse. He's like, let's start it over.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I saw that part. Yeah,
I didn't like that.
That's the two.
Like in mid-show, like stride, like ain't break the stride. Like, no.
Yeah, let's do that again.
Let's
They said Lauryn Hill is a perfectionist like that too.
Oh, for sure.
Solo gems. Yeah.
Oh,
Same
yeah.
way. Yep. Yep.
And they'll be talking about her coming late, but when she get there, you got to show.
That's it. That's
and
it.
and they said that she made up those songs on the spot because she couldn't perform anything off her album.
That was the greatest.
That's where Unplugged comes.
She murked on Unplugged, yo. Word.
Yeah.
And playing
you gotta
the
do one
guitar.
called Sunplugged. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Light.
Sunplugged.
Swift is light, boy.
Yo, Swift is light. We gonna put that together. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Remember that one. Remember that. Yeah.
You know,
That's
maybe we can get Lauryn for a remix of the Four Living Creatures.
Listen, I'm out of do that. Let's make that happen. We have to get her contact.
Yeah. Four Living Creatures. That would be great. You know, Zealots.
I think she already did that. Yep. So it'll be great just to have a conversation with her. That's all I want. Is a conversation.
Shout out to Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill was a prophetess. You know,
straight up.
If you ever check any of her interviews, she's actually builds on the Matrix.
Matrix.
AD.
Very deeply.
She did?
Yeah, 100%. Lauryn Hill. The deal with Lauryn Hill is this: Lauryn Hill, like cannabis, actually didn't get the memo. What's the memo? The memo is. Lauryn Hill had power. She had the light on her, you know?
Definitely.
And she spoke truth.
Yep.
And you can speak that, but there are consequences for that.
Right.
And you can see it. You can see in her, Gemini's a very spiritual, talk that God stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And she was like that voice. She said, I got to say what I got to say because I'm not going to be disobedient to that voice. And when you speak and you do that, the powers that be has to make an example. And so you hear it in the first layer of it is that she was crazy.
Yeah.
And you'll see that also with like Dave Chappelle. That's the first tactic. She's crazy.
Nina Simone.
And then the taxes, then the financial.
Yeah.
And how you know this is true? On 444 on Moonlighting, I believe the song is from Jay-Z, where he says, "Look at what they did to our Lauryn Hill." Okay.
Wow, that skipped over my head.
Most people, when you're at that height of your career, you're not supposed to say anything. Yet she did.
Yeah.
She didn't fall off. She didn't fall off. What it is she was. All they got to do is remove the light, and when you remove the light, it appears that the artist, like, oh, they still make music, or this, that, and the third, and so. They die. People die of a broken heart over there. They said Marcus Garvey. You know, you do the right thing. You speak to warn to the people, and the people become unresponsive. You know, like she's like, oh, I thought I was supposed to do this. It is the equivalent to Morpheus in the Matrix, right? Morpheus in the Matrix with Neo and Cypher and all the doubters. Was not against him, but their ignorance, right? But Morpheus was actually very adamant. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly, even though Neo had doubts, Morpheus did not.
Right.
And Lauryn Hill is like that.
Yeah, the Oracle spoke to Morpheus in a separate conversation that we never got to see. So he connected to the Oracle so tight that he was like, yeah, I'm a believer. You know what I mean? So he was on his path. So
Right, but do you know something else? I don't know if I've ever spoke to it on the Podcraft. I know you guys are deep into the Matrix, but there was a very valid reason for Morpheus to just be so adamant about his belief. His teacher, you remember who his teacher was?
No, go ahead.
His teacher was Neo.
Wow.
So this is how it goes. Neo, in one of those 6 or 7 embodiments, says, hey, I got to go into the Matrix to do what I need to do internally to destroy it. I'm going to forget everything I know. Okay? Yep, all right. Come get me.
Bring me back.
Bring me back. So what you're seeing is, isn't Neo's name Thomas?
Yeah.
Mr. Thomas Anderson.
That's Doubting Thomas.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. So Morpheus is looking at him like, yeah, you supposed to, like, I expect that from you. You know what I'm saying? Like the doubts and all of this. Right. And remember, they were saying, well, regardless of what you decide, Neo, what you think you're deciding, Morpheus is willing to give his life for it. Right. And remember, the Oracle also told him, Neo was thinking he was there to make a decision. You wasn't. You already made the decision. You might want to find out why you made the decision. That's all you were going to find out, but you made the decision already.
Right.
So Morpheus was like John the Baptist.
Yeah.
Right. And so Neo was his teacher, and Neo had been there crazy. 7 times, 8 times. That's why the architect, what he told him was so correct. He was like, you're going to do the same shit you did the other times. You trying to do both things, because he wasn't there. He had one mission. What's the mission? Save Zion.
Right.
Wasn't to save a Trinity and Zion, but he tried to do both.
He had 2 doors.
Wait a minute, you saying that Neo been through the Matrix a bunch of times?
Yeah, remember they showed him in the camera putting up, he was like telling the
that's hard.
He was telling the Oracle, fuck you, and a couple of
Wow. Talking crazy on
with
that.
That's
why I got the TVs behind me.
He was
like
the architect was crazy.
The architect was right. He was like, yo, like, I know what I hear you, and you're going to do what you always do.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what remember what the Oracle told him? She was so wise in what she told him about no matter what she had said to Neil was going to go about it his way also. So she said, remember, being the one is like being in love. No one's got to tell you. You just know it.
Damn.
From balls to bones.
Yeah. He shows him 2 doors.
Damn.
He's supposed to go through the door, and then he goes through the other door.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he told him, he said, we better not meet again. He said, we won't.
Yeah.
And he didn't meet him again. Who did he meet? He met the programmer dude in part 4.
Architect.
The key maker?
No. In part 4.
Part 4.
What's his name? The one who played Doogie Howser. He was the new guy. It was basically saying they got rid of him
you're bringing in part 4.
My son-in-law said Neo was an antivirus.
Ooh.
Wow. I like that. Shout out to James.
Damn.
Antivirus.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Neo was an antivirus. Smith was a virus.
I just didn't like part 4, man. It just it lost the vibe.
Do you really even? I don't even. I only know one Matrix.
Yeah.
They run the simulation, right? So 2 and 4 are akin, and 1 and 3 are akin. So 2 and 4 is where you find out a backstory, because you didn't have it in 1 or in 3. Because 2 and 3 were actually one movie.
Yeah.
And it was too long, so they broke it off and made 3.
Wow.
It wasn't supposed to be a trilogy.
Here's a question. I say there's only one Matrix because I'm gonna say this. Did Sophia Stewart say she wrote those other?
I was about to call
No, you're right.
If she did not, there's only one Matrix, I think, because remember, clearly, you can swip the Matrix around everywhere you want, but all the Matrix is is a updated version of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Right? It's right there. And so a director has the power to take a script and extract what it wants from it, and that's what they did. And I believe that Sophia Stewart did write that, and she wrote the Terminator.
I was just about to call
I stopped there. I tell everyone who.
Yeah, I met them all together. When you read her other book, Matrix, Third Eye Matrix, you know she wrote it. And then when you read Matrix 4 that she wrote, if they would have paid her to come out with that movie, movie would have reset everything all over again, and we wouldn't have been lost looking. That's why you like AD was like, man, get this. Because if you read Matrix 4, she brings back the scientists, she reunites the worlds. Trinity and Morpheus wake up from a dream state, like they saw all that happen. Nothing happened to either one of them. And then they go back out, and everybody's reunited. It reunites the story and sets off the spark.
Yeah. So, they didn't need to do that, though. They didn't need to steal from her to do that, because Alice in Wonderland, after she has her journey in Wonderland, she does go back. Remember, she has to take she takes the potion that has her big, small, in between to fit, and goes into Wonderland. It's really just the upside down world. She ultimately returns back to the real world of make believe. Right? And so that's what that is. Just like you see when in Alice she's following the White Rabbit, and they tell you in the Matrix, Neo to follow the White Rabbit.
Yeah, Trinity is telling them.
Yep. Yep. So they just elaborated on the template of that, and whether, I don't know if they did a good job or bad job, but the key to the Matrix, if you want to see it, is in the second installment, right? Where you see the little girl at the train.
Yep.
Sati.
Yeah, there you there. That name seems familiar to you, AD? Can you pull that up?
Yeah.
I'll show you something.
Cookies need love like everything does. You're a bastard. You would know, Mom. I was like, yo, this dude is off the chain. That's the V from Vendetta right there.
Yeah, what am I looking for?
What's her name?
Sati.
And what does it mean?
Sentient program. Hold on, let's see.
Ooh. Yeah. Let's see.
An exile program born of love rather than function, symbolizing the evolution of machine.
See how they spelled it.
SATI?
SATI. So it's a play on the word. It's a Hindu word.
Right. Okay. What does it mean in Hindu?
Do you remember? I'm going to tell you where you go to find out what the real name is. The movie is that Master Killer, where he goes to the 36th chamber?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sante. Yeah.
Yes.
What's his name?
Sante.
How do you spell that?
That's SANTE.
Right. See if you can when you can figure out what that word is in correlation to the spinal cord, AD, boom, occult anatomy. Go back and watch The Matrix. It'll be there for you. That's the word. That's the name. His name is her name. They are flipping the name, but it's Santi. The same person that was on the journey through the 36 chamber, right? Wow. Remember, there was no 36 chamber. There was only 35. And the 35th chamber it wasn't on so-called martial arts going on. What was they doing?
They was chanting, meditating.
They actually, but they were actually reciting sutras.
The sutra, yeah.
Right. And he said, this is not martial arts. He said, what? It's the highest form you will ever see. When you study yoga, I know y'all had, what's the brother name? Gano on last week.
Yeah. Shout out to Gano.
When you study yoga, Raja Yoga, is royal yoga. It has nothing to do with positions or postures. It is concepts held in the mind. The highest form has nothing to do with a posture. Those are low forms. Right? You know, we talk chakras, and I remember being on here speaking on chakras, and I was saying, I kind of pointed somewhere, and I was like, hey, that's a mirror. It's a mirror. It's a mirror to keep out fools, you know, so you don't hurt yourself. They call it what do y'all call it in the lodge? Knowledge born? Profane?
Yeah.
The
Cowards, eavesdroppers. Yeah.
Yeah. But let's not get too deep.
All right, go
Let's
ahead.
get back to the
So
real
that was
world
hard.
of make-believe.
That was hard. The real world.
Well, that's
Real
a
world of
perfect
make-believe.
perfect segue to Above and Beyond Rap. And then the Ascended Masters that you shouted out at the end. So it's perfect, right, for the realm. Because I want to say something where we have Marco Buddha present so we can get into his mind in regards to where he went and where he was able to take it. But I know he's not available today.
Oh, okay.
So one of the Patreons with him and one of the Patreons with Dave Flores, because Dave Flores gave a phenomenal behind-the-scenes breakdown in Nassau case.
Man, did he?
I believe we owe him that.
Yeah.
We need to get Dave Flores back.
Yeah, we do
Rest of
that. That's no problem. He's always there.
And you know, in truth, we probably should interview Purpose. You know, shout out to him for laying
Purpose.
the canvas, right?
He did that beat, right?
Yeah, he did the beat. That was
it would be perfect.
Let's exactly. That was for Abraxas 2. Remember the story?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was what you wrote to that beat for Abraxas 2, or the beat was for Abraxas 2?
Not after it was done. After it was done, I was like, "Yo, Abraxas 2 was done."
Yeah.
Then he hit me with either I did it before. Wait a minute, hold on. Yo, this is crazy. That's what he'd do. He'd be like, "This is crazy." I listened to it. I was like, "Oh, whoa, that's got to go on there." I remember doing the song, but I sent it to him.
From the tea leaves to the trees, to the reeds, to the wheel. Like, it works in tandem. Like, so you're telling that story, right?
Yeah.
Each tree, right? And you got precept upon precept of every time tree is mentioned in the Bible, right?
Right.
So we go back from Bible to Bible, right? And then we're going on this spaceship to tell another creation story again. You see what I'm saying? So it just makes sense that that's the lead off where it leads into.
Yeah. Let me I'm gonna try not to reveal so much and just say this. So between Abraxas 2 and what Priest has for 3. They asked the Nazis in Germany how Germans had a high level of technology, right? Mm-hmm. And they got their technology from what it appeared to be an unknown source, pun intended, right? And when they were being interviewed, they asked, well, how were you able to have this technology? He said, well, we had help. And he said, from where? And they said, they pointed up in the sky. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it right there. Shout out to Dr. Wesley Muhammad.
Definitely.
But Priest was working on Abraxas, right? Of what they were gonna do, but something changed. There was a turn that happened. I don't know how much of it was a part of the actual writing of Nassau case, but there was a turn, and that turn, because you didn't hear Abraxas 3, right?
Right.
Okay, so it went somewhere else, and the next thing you heard was Nassau case.
That's right.
Because it was Alex. What's Alex's last name? Who wrote the great
Sashan?
Manly, yeah. Alex said that when great men in history do something, there's always these emissaries that show up that help to move something forward. Like you hear about it in the design of the American flag. You hear about it in the Declaration of Independence.
Right.
So Priest is whoever Priest is. This ain't the show to get into it, but at a certain point in time between Abraxas 2 and releasing Braxis 3, if you go back to the other podcast, you'll see him just about to say he was going to release Braxis 3. He was advertising it. And then something happened. That thing that happened is what you've seen a piece of, a small portion of, and it's also what you're about to see this year. I'm telling you this. It's not me, so I know that. So those Nazis in Germany had a high level of technology. They were given some say they were given what we call a UAP to look at. So they were able to reverse engineer the UAP, right? That's why you got their cars and everything. But when they were asked, where did they get it from? They were so spooked out about it that they thought it came from another world, but it didn't. And where it came from, that's for another episode, probably the Patreon.
Let's do it.
Shout out to Dr. Wesley Muhammad.
Shout out
Become
to
a Patreon.
We gotta get him on the
today,
Podcraft. We gotta get Dr. Wesley Muhammad on the Podcraft.
Yeah,
definitely.
Become a Patreon subscriber today.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the tiers. Become one of the tiers. Hey.
Subscribe to the channel. Yo, that's crazy.
So I think the last thing that we wanted to touch on.
Let's go.
I know we're gonna have something with that, but I want to leave room to circle back with Marco Buddha.
Circle.
The Maitreya.
In a circle. Yep, exactly.
Circle back, right?
Yeah.
You know,
the will. That's the will.
The Indian Sufis deal with that. The whirling, the dervish. They deal with the dervish, and that's spinning around and spinning around in circles.
Yeah, the whirling dervish.
Right. Damn. Ooh, Stevie Wonder.
The Africans deal with it from a chant perspective, sort of like the Buddhists. So they go into trance based off of chanting some of the 99 attributes of Allah over and over.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Remember when we was little? We used to turn around, used to spin real fast and then watch the room.
The atom.
Wow.
So does the atoms. Atoms to atoms.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Johannes Tristimus, Bernard Trezvizan, Bashan, Manly P. Hall, and Carl Jung as the alchemist of old and new. So I was wondering, what he sounded like Priest Armstrong in the spaceship. You had the voice, right? You had the voice like you were time traveling, right? You were like, always wanted to go. I didn't know it was going to be time travel. And, shout out to the great alchemist, right? And you named them 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are the attributes. I was going to go through each one because I had a, like you said, take on a name. Yeah. Johannes Trithemius. So I was going to do one of him. So those are I was going to take on 4, but I was like, I was always intrigued by the esoteric. Those are the masters, Carl Jung, that Hakhem broke down, right? So I was going to take on the attribute of each, but this was a project. So I was like, okay, go into mine. Yeah. Okay. Either a song, exactly. Or just take on the persona and go into some of the dark sayings that they the alchemy that they dealt with. Yeah.
Above and beyond rap.
Yeah, there you go. I've been saying that for a long time. Yeah, you could. Yeah, with the ABR. Yeah.
After the order of Melchizedek.
There you go.
That's forever.
Above hip hop secret.
Yep.
Whew.
Yep. Adam.
Yeah, I need the merch. I need the above hip hop secret and above
AD,
and
we talked to Priest. We need to get this Wofology, all of this merch done for him, you know?
Because the momentum is already here and it's picking up, and people are going to want more of it. And once they start tuning into this Wofology, we'll have the Wofologists, you know, the ites that are out, and they could be sending in reports from wherever they are.
You trying to get some graphics for them first? Or you just mean in general?
You can do the graphic. I mean,
I actually have some of it. Priest is, you know,
that one.
Like he sits on music, he'll sit on what's been given. So yeah, we have some of the stuff. We have, you know, we got a movie coming out this month also on the 24th, April the 24th. Priest, I ain't think Priest remembered it.
Right.
I had to remind him with Michael Jackson. So it's
I'll talk to you about that, AD.
Hopefully we'll get the bill with you, AD, and give you what we've been working on.
Okay, yeah, let's talk off air.
Okay.
So I think that was it then.
Oh,
Unless
man.
you had something else, Lord. You had something else?
No, I'm good. I think, you know.
The green one.
Just enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got a whole bunch of song promotions lining up for us tonight, too.
No doubt.
Okay. Great. All right. So that concludes the first installment, the first episode of let me say it right, Wofology. So Wofology, the whole science behind the NASA case is space opera. So we're gonna
Indeed.
that's it. That's coin. So you got that, and then there's more to it, but we got a lot of songs, so let's go through it. So let's move on to the song promotion. Let's do it.
Yeah. That, by the way, about the songs in the song promotion segment.
Exactly. Now I'll excuse myself for a minute. Right there.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Promotions. You send in your music, we play it live on the show for Killah Priest in the world to hear.
All right. I'm about to set this up. Yeah. Okay. No, Priest is in the building. Don't worry, I'm just setting up the first one right now. So our first song submission, it's Mark Struble, Jedi, Otter, Shaman. He sends in the 2 mini clips on every submission. So what I'm gonna do is play 2 clips, one at a time, and then we'll talk about both clips after. Okay, so let me set this up on screen. Like so. Of course. Oh, yeah. I think we're all out of the whites. Egg whites. Okay, here's the first one. Hold on, let me reset.
1, 2.
Thrusters are firing slow, propulsion's losing its glow. Docking computers offline, need a reliable lifeline. For orbital maintenance that's ready, our expert team is standing steady. Get your vessel back online with service that is so divine. Otter Space Incorporated! Otter Space Incorporated!
All right, so that is the first one right there. That's interesting. Here is the second one. Second.
Commander Priest, this component will increase the ship's speed 300%.
that was cool. First one was kind of like a pop song type of deal. That was interesting. And then the second one was like a cool little hip hop beat. What you think about that, Knowledge? All right. I don't think Knowledge is there right now.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, I like whatever direction he's going in. Like, remember when we used to have the song promotion and I'd be on, multiple times, it'd be like, whatever we're discussing, the song promotion segment reflects it somehow, right?
Yeah.
So if he didn't submit that tonight, he just submitted it before and it's there, I'm like, look at the timing, right? So Space, The Final Frontier, right? It was dope. Both of them were dope. And I think he should make those clips and distribute them out or license them out because people need music for everything. So when you create universally, I think that's dope. And then that Commander Priest old is good. I think I could use that for something promotional too. Dope.
Nice. Okay, so he sent in a few of them. Let's go on to the next one. This is Jedi Otter Shaman. This next one is called Mojito Gift.
The otters gift this beat to Mojito the cat.
Not bad. Here's the second one.
Commander Priest, the Galactic Senate will now hear your galactic music treaty proposal.
Second one was kind of cool too. Not bad. What you think?
You shout out Mojito. Anytime you shout out Mojito over here, you're gonna get a win.
Yeah. For real.
And the second one, I loved how it started, but the end part, I was kind of like, maybe you could use a little guidance, holla at AD for that, because it started off great. Wait, the first one, it was kind of like Grand Theft Auto, like the one from Mojito. It's like a Grand Theft Auto type of situation. And then it started off jazzy hip hop, and then it was something on the end where I was like, wait a minute. So maybe he got to come get some Jedi AD training.
Hey.
Get that part together.
No,
I like what he's doing though.
Yeah, these are some cool concepts right here. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I actually heard Priest in my head rapping on that treaty proposal. I heard him rapping a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so we're listening to the Jedi Otter Shaman. This next one's called Lightsaber Form.
The Otter's unique lightsaber combat style is Vapad, a variant of Form 7. Juyo! Unlike defensive forms, Vapad is highly offensive and chaotic, making it difficult to counter. Yet it requires immense mental discipline. The
That's
Otter's
interesting, right? Here's the second one.
In the black scrying mirror, what did you
What do you think about that?
Those was different. Them two?
Yeah.
Yeah, they was a lot different than the last two. Like this is different right here. I love those two right there.
First one reminded me of Fox Chase a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, and it had kind of like that southern twang beat, Mississippi Delta. Y'all was listening to Howlin' Jack earlier, so that was kind of in that vein when it get, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I like that they're teasers too, so you don't get a chance to really fail. You either you pass. So yeah,
for sure. The second one kind of I like the concept of the high pitch singing.
Yeah.
So he's got something there if he keeps going. Let's do the next one. He's got Jedi Otter Shaman. This next one's called Seashore Merchant.
Otter sells seashells by the seashore.
That's the first one. Here's the second one. Okay, that second one's got some potential there.
You got the sea otter just
Yeah. Something's up with that second one as far as the chord progression.
Yeah.
I think he's got a song potential happening with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to him on that.
You know me with placements, right? I'm always thinking about where else can you use it, your music be synced, where it could be licensed, where it could possibly be placed.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be hip hop or boom bap. We love those. But the versatility of the producer, we have to think about a TV show, a cartoon, a kid show, game shows, all of these, everything requires music. Everything, every one of these places. And they're always looking for submissions and syncs. So
Yeah. But out of hearing those 8, I gotta say my favorite is the last one, the Tides of the River Mage. This one right here. Jedi Otter Shaman. I like this last one we just did just because of the chord progression. And that's the one I can hear definitely another song really expanding into something big.
Right.
You had some good beats on the first few. Some standard boom bap type hip hop. Right. But I like this chord progression. So I would keep going on Tides of the River Mage. Because I think you got something there. Priest, what you think?
The uniqueness of it, flowing into it, it was kind of dope. I definitely like the picture too. Tides of the River.
Yeah.
Cover. But I think
Tide Wave.
I think it was good. Keep it up. Keep it up. You know.
Ask him which one he was rapping on, because I heard him rapping on one of them in my head.
Gsmoove says, which one were you rapping on?
Rapping?
Yeah.
Second one.
Priest says the second one.
I already see it.
Yep.
That's the one I said I heard Priest rapping on. So, yeah.
All right. Shout out once again to Jedi Otter Shaman. We appreciate your submissions. They all sound good, man.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
And we like that. There's something interesting about hearing these short clips. You know, and he's smart for doing that because 2 clips per submission. That's a smart way of getting more beats in, more listens. You know, and that way he's also experimenting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell he's testing the waters. He wants to see which ones hit. Which ones get
Oni
the
was
most?
doing that too. Oni was doing something, and she was progressing every submission. Oni Dakini was the truth.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me get myself.
And anytime you take something off of the Podcraft or you sample Priest or something like that, you shout out Mojito or you sample Priest, you're a winner.
Yeah, he knows. He knows what he's doing with that. For sure. Okay, let's go. Next up, we've got an artist named OVRHAUL from Michigan. The song is called Killah Priest in the Beginning. Coach Kandaka and I are back. Any feedback is welcomed. Okay.
Shout out to the Oracle Coach Kandaka.
And it's playing.
Yeah, Mark Struble, get with me. And,
Epic, the great angelic war. There's a disturbance in the essence. Every being in heaven could feel it. A shifting of reality-changing level was about to happen. Most of the heavenly hosts knew or partially knew what was happening, but no one would be prepared for the chaos that was soon to come.
In the beginning, the universal researchers came into attendance. Sources of the orders of ascension, the ebony daughters in upper wisdom, the heavenly fathers above the solar system, which wore the crowns with the cobra emblem. They came down as co-defendants, so the lesser gods wouldn't go to prison. Celestial Mars, where these souls attended, extraterrestrial large with no beginning. You had the Yahwehs, the Hashim, the Most Highs, the Light Beam, the El Shaddai, the Elohim, the Witnesses, the King of Kings, for differences, the Holy Supremes, the Allahs and the Farrakhan, Melchizedeks and the Pantheon. The Lord of Hosts spoke, the hearers of prayers took notes, and the holies of holies in the end of the day gave praise to the one called Goat. The angelic Labor Party leaders crowded the courtroom with Anunnaki speakers, surrounded by the godly teachers. He sat in the origami style crop circle. In the highest of heights, the backdrop was purple. These black astronauts were not verbal, but gave off a lot of virtue. They were silent, but aware of exquisite balance. Schools of knowledge and high exalted prophets called the potters that moved up from the macabres to the higher colleges. They became universal scholars, mastering the masculine and the feminine in the blackness of the Genesis. The stage was set to start clashing with all ignorance. The house lost the seat to the Moorish. That took the office from the sources. The kingdom became corporate. The headquarters was northern, where most of their prominent supporters dominant. The fathers began opening up Taurus. In the eastern kingdom, many of the angels had mortgage. The one called Yisrael who fought the devil. Cause Yisrael loves to wrestle and make bets for blessings. Scores never settled. Floors was leveled, applauded by the ghetto. The tablets were mathematics amongst gaseous planets. The ashes was on the axis, and the inhabitants was enchanted.
Overhaul, overhaul, overhaul.
All right. That's cool. What you think about that?
I'll let you speak to the beat, but the the rhyme reflects our discussion, right? The Wofology discussion to let as a reminder to serve like Priest been writing in this manner. You see what I'm saying? Writing in this manner for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So that rhyme is kind of seamless into the discussion again. So he's talking about the will, he's talking about, pilots, he's talking about the planets, he's talking about the succession of the gods, all of those things dynamically done seamless. You see what I'm saying? Dynamically done in a very seamless sort of manner. So I know.
Yeah.
Killah Priest.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You are.
I'll leave the beat to you.
Yeah, no, that was a cool beat. Actually, Priest said he liked it.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, I'm going to have to get that one. Or something. Hold up, I'm fixing this real quick. Say it again.
Oh. No, that was part of Angelic Minds.
Angelic Minds.
Yeah. Ask Priest would he battle that dude that was on the beat on the mic.
He said, would you battle that dude on the beat? on the mic.
For that beat?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask him would he battle Killah Priest, on the mic.
No, people say that beat was fire. Can't play it out.
I mean, you can't hear it?
Couldn't hear it.
Hold on a second. I got to make some adjustments.
Yeah, Overhaul's in the chat. Shout out to Overhaul Music. Mighty Heroes, mine is lethal.
Yeah, Priest said he liked it.
I was joking, AD. I was asking him would he battle himself.
I know. I know he didn't catch that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. So we got another submission also from Overhaul. This one's Killah Priest Disclosure.
Yeah. Priest.
Overhaul.
I'm a red form. And around about the throne were 4 and 20 seats, and upon the seats I saw 4 and 20 elders sitting in the deep, clothed in white raiment that glowed a bright radiance, exposed the light ancient, and on their heads were crowns of gold, and they wrote down what they were told in their holy scroll. Only those who know, golden trumpets blow for the ones with sunken souls. Thunder roll, hundreds come, hundreds go, and there were 7 lamps of fire. Horses stand with riders, forces called dividers, talkers and the writers, and 4 beasts that represented war or peace. 16 with 6 wings for each. They were full of eyes so they could peek at the bull that rise from the sheep. Divide and pull the tribes in deceit. The Most High made his wise have receipts where the dragon meets and eats the African priest. He'll only settle after it feasts the oldest devil till the practice and preach. Thou art worthy, part mercy. O Lord, is a cold war. This your sword. Receive glory and honor. I write my story in armor and power, for thou hast created all things, offsprings, the aftermath of battles, a submerged cross-lean, broken, Saladin next to the corpse of kings, the ground smoking, the rise of another force or regime, prophecies the holy prophets foreseen, the door open, Tesla map to the Tesseract, the cube move to Nebula tracks, take a train to planes, I'd rather rap, it's faster than the wheels on tracks, I don't see hills, I see it flat, and that's a fact, chief cornerstone, 4 beasts on the throne, I saw priests, morning tones, I heard weeps to the morning show, I fell asleep in an enormous glow, that turned into a tornado cone, I spiraled up into the wheel of the cycle I was sucked, my face in space embraced by moon rock dust, no trace erased, I felt a cool and hot rush, my mind twist, outside of time exists, the 24 wise scientists inside the ship, the flying disc, the fine mist, they shine with their glyphs, encrypt in their elements, then shift interstellar, other intelligence, the great grandmother, hovers over what's covered in the Lalabella cliffs, the axis want access to the axiom, they had the correct address of the Aztecs and the black museums, they came to show us the map to freedom, for those trapped in believing, you acts now receiving, the waves of liquid light, splashes the color of night, slowly fades into a new day, a color bath while the hovercraft, brainwashes citizens lower to the upper class, spin cycle, disciples last supper glass, bread and wine the brothers pass, staring at him like he read his mind above the flask, 11 cups were grabbed, the brother laying in the cut looked sad, he kept staring, I don't trust this man, I think he hates me, see lately his luck been bad, as he pushed up the stand, spotted he had coins in a bag, plotted in joining hands with the prophet anointed lamb, son of man, one would have thought they gave this clown 100 grand.
Nice, that was a cool beat. I like it. What you think?
Yeah, I think he didn't want to submit the beat by itself, so he put Priest lyrics over it. And
yeah.
Because Disclosure is so new, I like the beat, but I would want to have heard the beat to judge the beat by itself versus getting seduced by Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that with the last beat also. I think the beat was dope though.
Yeah, no, I feel it. It's dope. That is cool. Cool track. I like it. He says, Coach and I are back with another one. Any feedback is welcome. Yeah, no, you're good at those beats, man. They sound good. They're definitely Killah Priest type beats. Well done. What you think? Yeah. That's right. Priest said it's dope. Yeah, I can go back to the other one. You coming back in? Nice. Show Priest the other one again real quick.
All right.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Disturbance in the essence. Every being in heaven could feel it. A shifting of reality-changing level was about to happen. Most of the heavenly hosts knew or partially knew what was happening, but no one would be prepared for the chaos that was soon to come.
In the beginning, the universal researchers came into attendance. Sources of the orders of ascension, the ebony daughters and upper wisdom, the heavenly fathers above the solar system, which wore the crowns with the cobra emblem. They came down as co-defendants, so the lesser gods wouldn't go to prison. Celestial Mars where these souls attended, extraterrestrial large with no beginning. You had the Yahwehs, the Hashim, the Most Highs, the Light Beam, the El Shaddai, the Elohim, the Witnesses, the King of Kings, for differences, the Holy Supremes, the Allahs and the Farrakhan, Melchizedek's and the Pantheon. And the Lord of Hosts spoke, the hearers of prayers took notes, and the holies of holies in the end of the day gave praise to the one called Goat. The angelic Labor Party leaders crowded the courtroom with Anunnaki speakers, surrounded by the godly teachers. He sat in the all-godly style crop circle. In the highest of heights, the backdrop was purple. These black astronauts were not verbal, but gave off a lot of virtue. They were silent, but aware of exquisite balance. Schools of knowledge and high exalted prophets called the potters that moved up from the macabres to the higher colleges. They became universal scholars, mastering the masculine and the feminine in the blackness of the Genesis. The stage was set to start clashing with all ignorance. The house lost the seed to the Moorish. That took the office from the sources. The kingdom became corporate. The headquarters was northern, where most of their prominent supporters dominated. The fathers began opening up Taurus. In the Eastern Kingdom, many of the angels had mortgage. The one called Gsmoove fought the devil. Oh man, he opened up the portals, right? And make bets for blessings. Scores never settled. Floors was leveled, applauded by the ghetto. The tablets were mathematics. Amongst gaseous planets, the ashes was on the axis, and the inhabitants was. Wow. Wow.
Not bad.
Priest, would you battle that dude right there?
There you go. See, right? Now it came through.
He locked in his zone. Yeah, exactly. That was that was fire.
You battle that dude on the microphone. Oh,
if I had to.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, Mojito. Oh.
That was fire. That was in the pocket. When he's in that zone, that's a zone right there. That's like in the Lightberry. We still got that coming. The Lightberry, that's the children's story. That's like the way how melodic that sounds. I would like to add that to the collection because that was a leaked beat. That was a leaked song rather. And it really had none, so you could play all day with that. So no one really made claim to that rhyme right there. We had the Angelic Minds to a series, but I'll see how it works out. Word, that's crazy.
Nobody claimed them lyrics? Well, can I borrow them for something?
Shout out to
putting together the Killah Priest,
Black
right?
Marvel.
So
Yeah.
By your physical, we'll have another installment as far as what we're rolling out. You understand what I'm saying? So
that's definitely a soundtrack to it.
I got a couple of people. I had a couple of snippets to show you. But, you know, if the people become Patreon subscribers, they'll be able to see because I'm building an ode to you. I'm building an ode based off of what people have been sending, what people have been saying in a lot of these interviews and stuff like that. So I want to start leaking a little bit. So hopefully by your physical in August, we got something comprehensive. Myself and Che Black, shout out to Che Black, to present.
That was crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Nice job.
I just hit Coach. What's his name? I just
in the Killah, okay?
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Shout out to OVRHAUL once again. Let's go. Next up, we've got an artist here. Hold on a second. We've got an artist named Frequency God Gsmoove. with a song called Invasion of the Drakos.
Wow, that's right. Oh, Gsmoove. Okay, you already know that's gonna be telling me. Let me give him his bombs right now.
Yeah.
Gsmoove got the glow.
Yeah. Sound like, right? You can just he got the glow, right? You can just see the glow, right? It's fire.
In that eerie horrorcore. Didn't I just say horrorcore earlier?
Yep. This music, man.
Round Buffalo, Danny Salinas in the building.
Shout out to Danny Salinas. Yeah, that's fire, bro. Shout out to Woo Syndicates too.
Word. Joe Moff, Maya Lansky, Napoleon.
Yeah. Think so? Solar Facts? I think so. You said you need this one.
You gonna do something on that? Something crazy. Yeah, he already know.
Yeah. What's the name of this
already
beat?
know what he was doing, and he did it smooth.
Where's the beat? What's the name of this beat?
It's right
Invasion
there.
of the Drakos.
Invasion of the Drakos, yo. Invasion of the Drakos, okay. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I gotta, yeah.
The Invasion of the
Say that.
Priestos.
Man.
The Priest on there. Crazy.
He got joints. Damn. Yeah, send that through. It's the mind. Every day brings. Shout out to Hus Kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool
Hus
beat.
Yeah. Hus Kingpin is spitting. He's on Dynamite. Yeah.
Oh, Hus Kingpin, yeah.
Yeah, he on Dynamite. Yeah. Shout out to Hus Kingpin. He out there, I think he out in Brazil, but he be spitting Dynamite. He be sending missiles. Cool. Yeah.
Nice. Great job. Good song. Good mix. All that.
Yeah, run that. It don't belong to you no more.
Yeah, run that.
It's gone. Gone Smooth. That's it. That's his name from now on. Gone Smooth. So when you put something in, it's gone.
I said smooth it. Yeah, I can see, yeah. Because he's exotic like that too. Hus is dope. He's dope.
Yeah.
He's like only few rappers that's holding that pen. Shout out to Mighty, I see you. That's holding the pen like that. So he's definitely one of them.
Hebrew in the building. Shalom, my Lord.
I know.
Shalom, my Lord. He be killing it.
Yeah. Shalom.
Shalom, my Lord.
The Passover right now.
Right.
All right, let's go. Next up, we got an artist named the GreatDame from Staten Island, North Carolina.
Wow, Staten Island, North Carolina? That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. He emerged too.
Maybe he from Staten Island but live in North Carolina.
Yeah. He emerged too.
he might have Capadonna on the beat or something. You know how they be doing.
Said North Carolina, Staten Island.
The song is called Throwbac.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. You know, I like to reminisce a little, you know. Early beginnings. Take them through the childhood a little, you know. Humble beginnings. Started like this. From now born projects to the street called Prospect, full of Puerto Ricans, only black boys seeking Situation hating on me, y'all tweaking. I know body language, I don't care what y'all speaking. So I'm getting jumped, okay, you got it. Till I plotted kitchen body cell, no one to stop it. First one was like a quickie, ran up on this dude Richie. Now he wasn't with it, he didn't really want to get me, no doubt. I guess he thought he could hold out. Well, tell them this is what I gave you, cause they showed out. He ran in, I caught him, snuff, then I slammed him. Right by this field full of rats that's abandoned. I ain't trying to bully, but respect I'm demanding. Now you can go if we have an understanding. Tell them wanna play, let the fun begin. I got everybody till I made them wanna be friends. So you won't never get this glow, never get this throwback style. I've been through so much shit, I'm still living low right now, right now, right now. You won't never get this glow, never get this throwback style. See, I've been through so much shit, I'm still living low right now, right now, right now. So after so damn long, why my flow strong? Most y'all won't, can't all get along. I'm hot, trust I'm not lucky. I plot, reach for gold through the fire ice. Lucky got shot, maybe got sliced. Trying got his ass whipped, stupid. Only chill with do it, that's the only one I'm cool with. I muted the outside commentary, back and forth Tom and Jerry. When I'm there, it's time to worry and time to hurry. Or she one chick wait, cause you never is late with a dude this great. No pun intended, the ones infinite. You sound similar to those that give the sun a limit. Just wait for that to burn out. You tell me how it turns out. Still be there when your casket or your urns out. And as it turns out, it's now my turn. If you don't have sunscreen, thou shalt burn. So you won't never get this glow, never get this throwback style. I've been through so much shit, I'm still living low right now, right now, right now. You won't never get this glow, never get this throwback style. See, I've been through so much shit, I'm still living low right now, right now, right now. Only case pitching, I beat it, mission completed. Me rich is the vision, I see it. Y'all wishing I need it, so I'm taking, I've been taking, I'm ventilation, no invitation. Blame my generation, fight for black and green integration. You know the big face interfacing, the way I've been since Reagan. So mistaken by many, except by I. There's only one necessary, that's FYI. Lack TLC, way before left I die. It's similar to the death I ride. You see me swerving in person, you just internet surfing. To me, that's the new connect. Hit the internet serving, my intellect working 24, no lunchtime. I'm from the front line. What I kick beats punchlines. When I'm done, rhymes won't be my biggest or my only. When my death light roams and a losing my home's twin. You won't never get this glow, never get this throwback style. I've been through so much shit, I'm still living low right now, right now, right now. You won't never get this glow, never get this throwback style. See, I've been through so much shit, I'm still living low right now, right now, right now. You won't never get some things you had to be there for. Throwback style, know what I mean? I've been through so much shit, I'm still living low 80s and 90s.
Golden.
How'd you like that?
Golden. That was golden. That's Friday. Bobito Radio. That was classic. You're never gonna get this throwback style. He rocked every bit of that track. Yo, he killed it. Dope storytelling. That's going back. That's see new. Yeah, for the new cat, that's right there. Is a straight throwback style of just rhymes, stories, and everything. I relate to everything he said. That was marvelous, incredible.
Nice.
Yeah, fierce storytelling kept you hooked. You like, wait, it's another verse?
Yeah.
It's another verse? And he telling real life stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hooked me with the Pac-Man and then like kind of with the Tetris sort of beat.
Yep.
But then he delivered it with the rhymes in a way. Like, he going. Like, you know he lived there. He telling you, this is how I grew up, but this is not how I am now. Like, he's showing redemption too. See what I'm saying? In the reclamation space, knowing that he lived through the Reagan era, he lived through these eras, he lived through, you know, the situations in the neighborhood. And this grown man with the scars is indicative of the life that he lived but that's not where his mind is. You see what I'm saying? His mind on elevation, and he let you know, like, if you don't cherish this art form, we ain't never gonna get it again. Like, we took it for granted. Like, we grew up in the boom bap era and creating and ciphers and battles and all of that, and then it's like it went from that to from analog to digital. It's a shift. So now you online. Like Did Kid said, you know, if I lose my voice, I'm gonna flow online. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a different kind of thing to where the thing that we love, we see it metamorphosized over the years, and now hip hop got the midlife crisis because it's 50. You know what I'm saying? 50, 51, whatever the age is. It's going through a midlife crisis. And it's going back to, you know, what its essence is, but through the youth. So yeah, I think it's dope. That dude was dope. The GreatDame throwback, yeah.
That was dope.
I need to get with him.
Sound
like a Royal Freestyle Wednesday breakdown. I think I need a little bit of that.
Yeah,
a little bit of that.
Yep.
All right. Next up, we've got an artist here named.
Hey, you ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't got nothing.
I mean, it was fire. I thought that was already. You know what I'm saying? Y'all said enough. You know what I mean? I figured that, you know,
right, my bad.
Anything I said would have been redundant because y'all said it.
I sent you something on WhatsApp.
Okay, I'll check it out.
All right.
Next up, we've got an artist named Savage Souls from Charleston, South Carolina.
So, Cat.
That's right. And
Charleston.
Song is called Stone Cold.
How do you feel about killing?
I don't. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me at all.
Is nothing more than a predator on human beings. His motivation is greed, and his method of murder is very varied and very extreme.
I'm throwing castles, I aim the pain at you. Bang a play statue, the same, your brain careful. Now you just a name, airbrushed and bad tattoos. Holy pose, portraits and passages from Matthew. I'm that dude, last of the savages and baboons. Barbed wire, bar fighter, dog, I am Sabu. A bad move, personified in the lab who can hold a candle while I'm handling this gas fume. Past due, now you checking for my rap group. Well, that's cute, but bad news, I'm past you. Cash rules, and these streams don't bring the math through. Casual, fans catch hands unless I stab you. I'm that rude, slaughter and kill, but what have you? Impactful, black mask and max blast at you is tactful. Brutal domination, this is battle or natural. Burying bodies deep in the gravel. Stone Cold, he's a killer, gone rogue. Leave a village evicted, no victim Sean Doe. Stone Cold, he's a killer, gone rogue. The most dope, a savage, a villain, no hope. Stone Cold, he's a killer, gone rogue. The wrath of venom, a massive gorilla solo. Stone Cold, kill at will. Stone Cold, kill at will. Once the blade cuts and organs get torn, ruptured. Over the bones touching your cortical zone functions. Morbid, I'll go hunting with swords to gore something. Scored before trumpets like lords of war coming. Heavy on rain punches, 78 punctures. Red from your veins, running the revenue ain't nothing. I'm deadly insane, wrecking your face, so say something. Your heaven awaits, blessings and grace, you lame puppet. Impetuous rage, weapons and hate. The pain's coming, get left in the wake. A step to the face of the great one, it's a definite break. Medical aid won't save nothing when devils with stakes measure your grave to place one in your heart to start sepsis. Cardiac arrest with a stroke, cold breath is no hope, no respite in essence. You busters must have had a death wish, a mess with the best of the best, kill peasants. Stone Cold, he's a killer, gone rogue. Leave a village evicted, no victim Sean Doe. Stone Cold, he's a killer, gone rogue. The most dope, a savage, a villain, no hope. Stone Cold, he's a killer, gone rogue. The wrath of venom, a massive gorilla solo. Stone Cold, kill at will. Stone Cold, kill at will.
Nice. That was dope.
Beat was dope, fat, up tempo, rhymes to the point. It's a song. It's a hip hop song. It needs to be right in the middle of all the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. Fire, high energy, high intensity. And that sample, I don't know if y'all heard me laughing, but I laughed when he was like, how you feel about killing? I don't. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, that's it.
Right.
How you feel about killing? I don't have any feelings about it. If that's your mission, that space of execution, that's how you operate it. So know that if you exist, others exist the same way. Don't be surprised, right? So they try to hide me until I said I judge wisely. Okay?
Yep.
I heard somebody say that one time.
Yeah, these guys submitted before. They're really good. Really well produced, very professional. I got nothing critical to say about the mix or anything like that. That's already on point. These guys are good.
WWE should buy that, and it should be somebody's ring entrance music because that's that versatility where it could be multidimensional.
That would have been a Steve Austin one right there.
Yeah, Stone Cold. Like they could use it in their propaganda to push it, like whatever. Like that's that versatility where you have something that you create, and then it could be utilized and on multimedia, like in different forms.
You speaking like a music publisher?
Well, I got a master's degree in entertainment business. So.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Nice.
I learned all of that in my master's program because it was either that or public relations. I'm like, I don't need no school for that. You need life for that.
Exactly.
You can't build relationships. That's not something somebody can teach you.
Good
But
choice.
The business aspect of entertainment is a business. Know what you're going into. Proceed with caution as you enter the symphony. Degrees of punishment increase intensely. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, understand
You got
that
the Divine
aspect of
joint?
business. So.
I got you, Divine. I saw you.
So once again, that was Savage Souls, Stone Cold, produced by GNXE Boy, mixed and mastered by DJ Bless / Stutter Kain. SavageSouls.net. Charleston, South Carolina. And we're going to have the links to all these artists and their information in the description after the show.
I'm about to buy that discography. I need that.
Yeah.
That's workout music. That's amp up music. All of that, you know. Dope.
Yes, sir.
I didn't get to see your nonverbal reaction, AD. I know you was rocking out. That's just
Yeah,
cool.
I mean,
That's just-
I remember Savage Souls. They always good.
Yeah.
They always good.
And that's a dope ass name too.
Savage Souls.
Yeah. I went in my Cobra Kai bag, AD.
Oh, yeah?
And a dope ass name for a dojo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cobra Kai. Yeah. It's like
Nice.
Oh, he in the chat too? Okay. All right.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking at my email. I don't see anything.
You don't see
I
that
see
from
something on WhatsApp.
Nah, 80 at killerpriest.tv. I don't have anything there. On WhatsApp, I've got a submission from Knowledge Born.
Yeah, I sent you a video.
Okay.
A little video to play for Priest real quick.
I'll put that on screen right now.
I'm gonna send it to
1 second. Oh, that's on WhatsApp. Okay, hold on. I gotta create a separate thing for that. 1 second. Window capture. Hold on, I got a whole new setup now. So I have to create new scenes, new windows.
Yeah, Savage Souls, reach out to me. I'm gonna bring you on Royal Priest on Wednesday. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. 1 second.
A God degree got me. Oh. Yeah, definitely needed. Definitely was needed.
Nah, SL Swift. I wasn't spitting. I was quoting Master Killah for the record.
Yeah.
I retired rhyming in '98.
But you still could.
Came out. I was like, I can't do that. So
Elastar 2306. Yeah. What was that verse that Stack Bundle said my name? Yeah, I do remember that. Back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
I
I
got
remember he shouted me out.
I got your video ready.
Let's go.
Knowledge, here we go.
I sent
So
you
right now.
on the phone.
Yo, question, Duke. You fucking with who in this game of verb supremacy? Apocalyptic Playboy is back to scourge the industry relentlessly. Bring the cold water just to end your sleep. On some God shit, you gonna repent to me on bended knee. Young Lord with ill vocal cords, this word to Killah Priest. Killed the game, my first try, that shit is still deceased. My 3 albums...
I'm gonna send it to him right now.
Gotcha. Yo, question, Duke. You fucking with who in this game of verb
Is that
supremacy.
right?
Apocalyptic
It's just the
playboy is back
vocals
to
is
scourge
off.
the industry relentlessly. We're in the cold water just to end your sleep. On some God shit, you gonna repent to me on bending
He
knee.
said this
Young
city-
Lord with ill vocal cords, that's word to Killah Priest. Killed the game, my first try, that shit is still deceased. My 3 albums like your favorite movie trilogies. Hieroglyphics written by a Wu-Tang Killer Bee. This is the anthem, throw all your hands up. Bring life to dead crowds and see necromancer. Y'all suck when it come to spitting, y'all necromancers. Rather eat a full metal jacket than hear your stanzas. Disrespectful banter when I'm up in the spirit
That's
gun.
when he went to
Beats
see
and rhymes
Nero,
death
right?
and death, you gonna hear it, son. My fan makes your crew a negative segment of one kid dismissing dumb dunces who try to spit that dumb shit.
Big up.
Nice.
That's out there with Nero, right?
Yeah, I was out there in Baltimore to host the show with Nero, and they was like, yo, you got to come to the show, but I had to leave for an interview. I was like, yo, come outside, we just do a cipher real quick. So Prince Mac, Lyrical Leviathan, DBS Skills, Ralph Almighty came through. It was craziness. We on the corner, people getting off the bus. You hear people getting off the bus in the background. They don't even really hear the beat. They got a phone, and I'm filming them, right? So he spit that rhyme. I was like, nah, run that shit back. I'm going to send it to him right now. So you hear me say, yo, I'm going to send it to him right now. And I was like, I had to capture that. So
That was fire.
this is what your music is doing to people. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is the influence that you have. That, like, these cats came outside and was like, we're not going to rock right now. We about to go outside, do the cipher real quick with the God, and then charge them up for a show they about to do.
Yeah. That was big.
Shout out to Prince Mac. That was Prince Mac. Y'all seen them on the Wind Down and Royal Priesthood Wednesdays, and y'all heard their submissions through here. And Prince Mac got a new album out too. So
big
go
up.
check that out.
That's dope.
Dopeness. Young dude. He in his 20s. He not even 30 yet.
Wow. That's big. Yo, man. That's crazy. That's straight love.
Nice. All right, today's grand finale, or for now, is UndaLand Fortress.
Wait a minute, you didn't get the Divine beat?
I don't see anything from him yet, but if we do, I'll call that a feature presentation. So this is UndaLand Fortress. The song is called The God Particle.
Damn. That's fire. That beat, yo. Send that one too, Under.
Yeah, run that.
Yeah.
Run that.
What do you think about that?
Nothing to think. It's incredible. Nothing to think. You got to send that over.
So what do you think about killing? I don't.
Yeah.
What do you think about that beat? I don't. Run that. Run that beat.
Yeah, you got to run that. That's the elephant in the room.
Yes. Under.
Yo, that was fire.
That was dope.
You got the Priest?
What's that?
That's me and Mosquito.
Hello, Mosquito.
Okay.
And Mojito.
Yeah, we
did we change the name?
Shout out to Cecil.
I don't know what am I looking for?
Yeah, the Mosquito it's a song.
Okay.
It's for the new album.
Okay. And where would I have that? Would I have that here? Is it email? Is there a name of it?
A-Tune.
Okay.
It'll be in the folder.
Oh, you're saying to play the
Yeah, just a little bit because I see him in the
You saying Seraphim mix? Is that what it is?
No, that's Seraphim.
I need a song title.
Yeah, the Priest.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all.
Aurora.
You're the Priest. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a Hindu, allow me to address the elephant in the room. Ganesh temple, excellent move. Melanin glued to my skeleton, elegant pools. He who rules with intelligence, necklace of jewels. From the Old and New Testament, it's death for the fools. From hot and cool elements, the method I use. From rocks to fuel, pessiment, the weapon I choose is the pen. Gust of wind brushing my limbs. Follow me into the odyssey. Velocity spins like a wheel within a wheel. The sentence of feel. The more you listen, explore, going from fiction to real. Depiction is still. Reveal George Stevie Jr. in the future and in the till. Coming back for the execution. So you can stop the Lord and the rulers. They all members of the will.
God on the play. God on the play. God on the play.
Yo, yeah, the Mosquito. Yeah.
Melanin on my skeleton. Come on.
Yo, we got something. We got something for you.
Like that? Sheesh. Y'all thought y'all was rhyming and y'all thought y'all was producing. Yeah, and the Mosquito. Peace to the God sector, sir. Sir, from the God sector. Right?
Yeah, that's the stuff we got in the clip. Clip.
Lord. I'm handing out producer walking papers and MC walking papers. Like if you thought you was producing, you ain't doing that. Don't do it.
Man, yo, that's crazy. Gsmoove, you know, we got a lot. That right there is,
yeah.
He said, so off action. Nah, man, run it, run it. Yeah.
Order in the court.
Yeah, we got enough. We
got to put God on the play. Like, you can't just say flag on the play. You got to put God on the play. Like, hold on.
We got enough.
On, Jesus.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jesus.
Divine, we was waiting for your AD said couldn't find it. So next time,
no, I just didn't get it.
Yeah, we didn't get it.
Not finding it is a whole other thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he didn't get it. So I saw you in the chat. We'll fix it. We'll play it the next time. Whatever.
We got a submission from Mighty Hebrew.
We're gonna go out. We gotta get out of here. So
okay.
Next slide.
Perfect.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
I'll play it on the way out.
Yeah. Yo, Wofology, good looking to the God Hakhem and Knowledge Born as always. Thank y'all for coming through to the Podcraft. We'll be back like we was never there. Hey, doesn't
Royal Priesthood Wednesdays.
Royal Priesthood Wednesdays. Check us out Wednesday.
Yeah, the next 2 Wednesdays we got
The mighty Hebrew, universal thoughts in the building. Chief Qatar, DJ Loose,
Lord Melchizedek. Jeremiah Judah, Queen Karima, Lion's Den. One life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, we're back to spray it. One life to live, in the grave lay it. One life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, we're back to spray it. One life to live, in the grave lay it. You kept the streets burning in flames, youths die young with no name. Parents put away in cages, being watched by dogs and evil mites, holding gauges for children's rages. Drugs got the brain fried like raisins, leaving hoary hairs with the blame. Ashamed that the revolution wasn't vain. Integrationist raised Kain, DHS take away our babies. Cops shoot Judah in the back, leaving blood stains. Deuteronomy 28, in the land that is strange, they took our turban ornament spikes away. And Kain and Wakay saw vagabonds get bombed for throwing lots at Yasha Allah. Now Palestine throw rocks at imposters that claim Abba Nawa as their father. Falsifying icons during the Renaissance, while the 12 tribes got sold, still in the blood and Da Vinci Code. Just as if the world's cold, y'all only knows if I rule the world like Curtis Blow. With the dubs cry as we grow, little ones lose focus, holding choppers for show. One life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, we're back to spray it. One life to live, in the grave lay it. One life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, we're back to spray it. One life to live, in the grave lay it. Mortals of war, took souls of dark forces, leaving corpses. Black mob legends in the jungle, run numbers to thumbs for numbness. Count ones to hundreds, Jolly Greeks fell like trees in the 80s. Born and crack baby epidemics of the day. Streets old, gangsters lay on crates. Lost faith from the most high, getting high off the old supply that was fake. They used to be Goldie Superfly, now young bucks is five. Old owls is wise, shootouts and duct tape in Philly cold houses, knocking off stove tops. Bodies drop, mortals on stock like Pete Rock and start rotting. Death of Scotland Rock and Tupac didn't stop gunshots up and down my block, reminiscent. My mind wants to let go, listening to Fresco. Let's go, rest in peace, Rob, Chuck, Ball, Sexo, Chicano Willie, and Little Sexo. And to my man Stu, who put the blast on tool to his two and banged out his noodles. The bullet exit wounds, we consume ghetto sins from the womb. Mobbing deep and murder music, mortal sleep as cocoons in the tombs with new souls of rule. Being slipped to Mickey from Vicky and your cooler. Legends get slaughtered, North Philly Bravehearts is up in the water. Tasting flesh from the school kill, bodies buried on the hill. Single minds pop Zanny pills, feeling chill. Death from their baby fathers on the corner, slipping doing the pussy, getting killed. 15 dying is keeping it real, but for real Israel. Death knocks at the door, making mortals at war. One life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, we're back to spray it. One life to live, in a grave lay it. One life to live, never slip away. One life to live, never do a bid. One life to live, we're back to spray it. One life to live, in a grave lay it.
War cry.